Because why not? Alright, hello peeps. You can see the D&D? Yeah, you can. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we're live. Have fun. Alright, so, usual announcements. Kinda fuck BT. They're not doing terribly. I think they're trying to fix it. They've told us it's with the exchange, which is good, but that means that if they ever fail to report or they decide to close the case for no apparent reason, then we're going to have to spend the next 2 months getting back to them, because otherwise they're going to deny the problem is at the exchange.
Excellent. Ask them to plug it in.
Yeah, exactly. That would be useful. But it has been stable so far. Yes, I know some of you may say I'm jinxing it. It's fine. I don't care at this point. I do, because it's my D&D.
Jinxing it, though.
But yeah. So what if I'm jinxing it? We made a card called Voodoo because I'm really weird when it comes to luck and predictions. Like,
Okay.
you remember that
true.
moment where
I
out of a deck of
remember
120 I declared one card would be drawn and it was drawn?
Mm-hmm.
And that happened maybe 2 or 3 times in a row? Not in a row.
I think
but
I
in
managed it once.
multiple sessions. Yeah, I know, but in 120 cards. Like,
Yeah.
I have mad hoodoo powers. I don't know where they come from or where they go, but yeah.
Good night, Joe.
Oh, no, I was thinking exactly that.
So yeah. Other than that, usual announcements. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for the free service you supply. Thank you to Zenosa for all the artwork going through, especially Thursday D&D characters who, if all things are going well, could even be finished by the beginning of next week potentially. I just need the sketches for the next 2 on the block out of the 5, and she's done 3 in 2 weeks, which is amazing. So yeah, 2 and we'll be ready. We're ahead of schedule, which is nice. So yeah.
We'll see, because she's got overtime coming up, so just bear that in mind.
Right.
Won't be
Oh,
around as much.
okay, that's fair. That's why I said 1 to 2 weeks. Even if she takes 3, hold on. We're on Thursday. We're on episode 47, which means she has till. That means this Thursday will be 47. Then she's got 48 and 49, so she's got 2.5 weeks until.
Yeah,
Until
that'll be fine.
until it hits rock bottom. So for now, it should be good.
Yep.
But we shall see. But I am currently here with my players: Sudz,
Hello.
Harlan,
Hello.
Will,
Hello.
Infernal,
Ira.
and Jamie.
Hello.
We have no Sam and no Simon. It is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day. So the mother of the
Happy
party,
mother.
Queglod, is taking her vacation. She may join partway through to fight some monsters and protect her children. Whereas Elsyan's just being a bitch and has tech issues, so he's currently... I don't know what he's doing, but I asked him to name his army for our Warhammer game on Friday, and he hasn't told me yet, so he's just being a little bitch. So yeah,
In a
there's that.
week, he thinks he's got technical issues.
Yeah, Harlan's fan on his computer has stopped working. Good luck on not setting your apartment on fire.
Yep.
However, hopefully those, you said it was when? Next week or the week after you're getting the new computer?
Sometime this month, dependent on deliveries.
Oh,
I've
so
not been
today,
told.
because it's the 31st.
Sorry, the coming month. That's an
By
actual
process of
month.
elimination, the 1 day left.
Yes, I mean at some
Next
point
month,
in the next
yeah.
month.
Yeah, so that should hopefully
should be alright.
good. Yeah, and we're only doing time skip stuff, so you don't need to worry about combat. Well, you kind of do today.
I mean, we did a little bit of combat, but let's be honest.
I
Sasha's
just need to
never
give you
really
a
done
general location, and I know what you need to do in terms of strategy. Anyway, any combat
that.
maps?
I'm a big shieldy.
Any combat maps were made in Dungeon Player Studio, kind of like this one. I apologize, I have not updated the tavern. I will get on that either tonight or tomorrow. I honestly forgot / couldn't be bothered. So,
Lazy.
yeah, I'll get on that. And any
Oh, I
detailed
should-
maps are made in incarnate.com. Where you want to go, if you want to find that stuff, go ham. It's fine. I may end up remaking this map as well at some point. Just making some minor edits to it because the proportions are wrong on some of this. So we shall see.
Oh, by the way, quick thing, Chris. DPS still haven't been able to use it whilst my computer's been like this. So tomorrow is off also.
You mean Tuesday?
Apologies. Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh wait, today's Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I might be able to get something done tomorrow.
If it is off tomorrow, what I may do is, Jamie, would you be available on Tuesday?
What time?
Same time as today, so 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
If
I'm
Tuesday is possible, we
Yeah, I'm
may,
fine.
depending on what I choose to do and depending on how many people are available, we may do the arena competition then, just to speed things along.
Ooh.
But we
Yeah.
shall see. Anyway, that is all my usual announcements. So yeah, we'll get into this. I can't remember the character names, but last session our party had an in-house snowball fight competition and were generally rather quiet. However, I have given them a stern talking to. I've basically just told them that they should speak up a bit more.
He
Square.
begged us and cried. He cried so much.
Yep,
We felt
He
sorry
did.
for him.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Gave everybody 1,000 gold to bribe us.
Mm.
You wish.
God, I wish.
Yeah, you wish you had that much gold.
I do have that much gold. What are you talking?
Not anymore.
And as an aside note for this, the list of things that they're going to be doing during the time skip have changed because so we aren't going to be doing the main snowball tournament because they already did a snowball thing, so I don't want to have to do a complete repeat of it. So yeah. All right. Yes, Infernal, fucking kidney. But don't worry, your machine did see action. I think it got one hit,
And then got taken over.
and then got because it was being used by Elsyan.
Of course it was fucking
He
hell.
was using his
Yeah.
psionics to use it because he didn't want to throw the snowballs himself, and then you were busy doing other things. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. So, our party of adventurers. Currently, you are aware that the Nog drinking competition is today. Zuven has asked to speak with you all in the morning after everyone has gotten dressed and the staff has been assembled, as he plans to have a conversation regarding regarding the competition and what he would like to do during this time. So, as you're currently in your tavern, just malingering about in the morning, what would you like to do? You all wake up, you've had your breakfast. Zuven would like to speak to you, but there's nothing else really that important. Vedantis is currently sat having breakfast in the main tavern area.
Well, Sasha would like to cast augury. That's a
Yes.
thing I can do, right?
Yeah. You can cast
Awesome.
augury, but what's the event you want to divine upon in the next half an hour?
And to clarify, it will essentially give me a good, a bad, or a I don't know result. Yes.
Typically, yes. There will be certain things that it may reveal to you, but otherwise, yes.
How will this talk with Zuvan go, Turan? Shake, 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 shake. Yeah. I'm assuming I just did the.
Yeah. You shake the dragon bones and you see what it comes up with. You get the general feeling that it's not a bad talk. Kind of looking into the future, it seems Zuven wants permission to do something. And it involves the staff and the tavern as a whole.
Interesting. That's right, guys. I'm a future person now.
Perfect. Bam.
I can't imagine how this could possibly go wrong.
No, right? No, we might prepare for
Look,
something.
just trust me, guys.
Sure. Trust him. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Right.
So.
Excellent.
You head out then, I assume.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to talk to Zuvan now. I'm like, okay, things don't seem like we're going to be like shit upon for being bad at Snowball, so I'm good.
You go out to the main area where Zuvan currently is. The staff are all sat around at this point. The breakfast rush is over by the looks of it, and they just seem to be kind of lingering, not really knowing what to do. Both Penva and Vardra are up, which is particularly unusual. And as Zuvan is there currently cleaning up what remains, as kind of Sheba's goes by carrying some of the dishes. Oh, morning! And travels past through into the main hallway.
Morning, Shiva.
Good morning. Are you doing well?
Who's that aimed at?
Shiva, obviously.
Yes, I'm doing fine, thank you.
I'm glad.
Zuvan wanted to have a talk. I'll get Angus in if you're all ready.
Yes, I'm ready. Everyone else good?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm good.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right then. You can hear her like just having a conversation with Angus, and Angus comes out as well. Zuvan turns and goes, good to see that you're ready. Yes, we had the rest of us have all had to talk. And we were...
Are you breaking up with us?
No.
Oh,
Sorry, I thought I'd do a funny there.
No. We were wondering because we won the snowball fighting competition. We were wondering if today we could take the day off from the tavern and go and join you at the nog drinking competition. We'd open up afterwards, and we'd promote the tavern, obviously, but we were wondering if we'd be able to... If
Well,
we'd
okay.
be able to do that.
I would be happy to it. I can't make a sole decision. We all own it equally, apart from you, Rook, and Bern, obviously.
Elsyan's just left. This is an
Also,
outrage.
yes,
They're
Elsyan wasn't
asking
on
for
the lease,
worker
was he?
rights.
Oh, it's fine.
Elsyan's just
Elsyan.
gone. Yeah. No, he's not mad. It's just because he's not here.
Oh yes, Elsyan, you signed your part of the lease over to me, didn't you? Yes.
Yes, of course. Yep. I mean, he's always said he's not part of the business side, so he doesn't care about this.
Okay, I'm just saying this was said on stream, therefore it's canon.
I think Queglod would agree that they deserve a day off.
Yes, I definitely think you should. I'd
Yeah,
like
come
to
on
actually
out.
Get to know you all better.
That is most generous of you. As this is all going on, Angus kind of goes back into the kitchen, comes back with his chalkboard, and writes down on it, I'll stay here, thank you. But thank you for the offer. I have preparations to take care of, and kind of just nods at Malcom.
I nod back.
Ooh, surreptitious.
There's the cooking competition coming up.
Oh, right. Nice.
Yes, and I will be joining him in comp.
That's not the only competition happening, and you notice now that Ghaakt is wearing a big swear that says Nog God on it.
You may be a Nog god, but I am a Nog master. Let us see who Nogs hardest.
You do know how the hierarchy works in that, right?
Oh please, a nog god is just what they tell you when you pass out from drinking too much. No.
At this point, I believe it's Beast or Brands walks
Bran.
up to Animal. Sorry, as
Yeah,
Brands
Animal.
walks up to you, Malcolm, and goes, Malcolm, I was wondering if you could do me a favor, or less me a favor, but somebody else.
What would that be?
He walks over, picks up Chunk, and walks back. Would you be able to cast Polymorph on Chunk? He wants to partake in the tournament.
Oh God.
No.
I don't want to
Is
think
that
about.
legal?
I mean, magic's allowed, so long as you're human, which is why he wants to join.
Well, humanoid.
I can
Yeah,
do
let's
that,
not be
right?
racist here.
Yes, humanoids.
Apart from against Chunk, obviously. No, I'm kidding. I more meant like, will the organizers be okay with that?
They should be.
They should be fine
They
with
should
it.
be fine.
They
with that,
shouldn't
yes,
catch
so long
on
as
so
it's
long as what
good.
we create here isn't some sort of disgusting crime against nature.
Oh, so you mean Chunk then?
No, more specifically, the Chunk Ginjinka that we're about to bring into life, into this world.
Well, polymorph doesn't really last for too long, so I'll only be able to do it at close to the start of the competition itself.
It lasts how long?
I believe it lasts for an hour.
Okay, that'll be long enough.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna wait till the beginning of the competition just to make sure, or close to the beginning of the competition.
Excellent. He's currently holding Chunk in his hands and goes, Chunk, go get what we agreed. And puts Chunk down. Chunk bounds off as Fredor chases after him.
What is that noise?
What noise?
Oh, nothing.
Discord.
Yeah.
Oh goodness! Wait. Oh.
What?
Hmm.
What did you post?
Oh,
Oh,
the chunk.
yeah, Mr. Chunk. Yeah. Also Fredor in human form. Wow. Yeah, that's fair. As Chunk comes bounding back, you can hear the echoes of him through the hallway. He runs back up to you and kind of like stops at your feet and puts something on the floor in front of you.
I pick up whatever it is.
Okay. He has given you a fairly interesting looking ring. It is
Does
made
it feel
of
like it?
It's made of mostly brass. It's covered in saliva, and it
That can be
has
cleaned up.
what looks to be a bit of cut onyx in the top.
Interesting.
It's probably
Does
worth
it-
about 15 GP.
Does it feel like it's magical at all, or
No.
is it just?
It,
Okay.
It's interesting in the fact, the main thing that's interesting to you is the fact that it looks like a signet ring.
A what ring?
A signet ring. So this would be used for sealing, used on sealing wax on letters, or for just making people known who you are. You have one, but yours is magical, which allows you to charm people.
Interesting.
So this probably was owned by someone.
But they forgot it here, and Chunk cleaned it.
Yes. And as you are aware, Monk has a hoard, so
I bend down and pat Chunk on the head.
okay. His tongue, his tongue lolls out, and Brantz comes over and picks him up as best he can.
Actually, what kind of forms can I make him look like?
Anything of CR2 or lower, so any kind of human.
Any kind of human.
Any kind of human, any kind of tiefling, any kind of dwarf, anything.
Okay, so Brand,
Oh.
you hold up a sec. Is
sure.
there anything in Draconic I say to Chunk? Is there anything particular you want to look like?
Not a dwarf. Not a dwarf.
Of course. Okay, so anything but a.
We haven't got any humans with us. I'll be a human.
A human. Okay.
I'm a human.
Shut up.
No, you're not. You're a sorcerer. They don't count.
Okay, a human.
Humans aren't real. They're a myth.
Of course.
They were invented by.
Looks
they're just
around at
elves
tavern.
without pointy
See what I
ears.
mean?
Humans aren't
Actually,
real,
no
they're just tall
humans.
dwarves.
Yeah, you've hired no humans. You've hired like almost entirely scaled folk.
Hey, look.
Like
They
Ang-
were
are we
Angus,
human
the best at their
racist?
job.
Angus is, from what you can tell, he's armored up, so you don't know who he is.
I just kind of assumed Angus was living armor.
And then there's Fredor, who's a goblin. They're the only two non-scaled races. Oh, and Brands. But I don't count.
Look.
I will say, however, Goblin Boy is green, so I mean that's one step closer to scales, in my opinion.
Who's Brands, by the way?
Brands is your innkeeper.
Ah,
And also side tavern keeper. So, at this point, they all get their clothes on. You're all wearing your Shishkri approved clothing.
Yes, of course.
All of you are. As you head out onto the city streets, it seems to be fairly busy out here. Not as busy in the district as your neighbour kind of looks over, kind of gives you a wave and nod. As you head out. Heading out in town, is there anything you wanted to do before the drinking competition?
I guess get pre-drinks in.
No.
No.
Pub crawl before the drinking competition. Great idea.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, it'd be fine.
I'll get my body prepped and used to it.
God.
Doesn't that sound exciting?
So, what would you like to do?
I'm back.
I just vote. So, time to start.
I'm good with letting Ghaakt continue that line of thought.
What line of thought?
Getting my body ready and used to it.
Hmm.
Saucy.
Don't know,
Oh,
you want to
man.
do anything before the
Thinking
competition?
about it, actually, I changed my mind. Ghakt's sweater says nogged up.
Nogged up. Yep. Alright. Heading out with your staff, you head out into the open streets. And looking around, where there is this light layer of snow, you can see a few of the adult or ancient white dragons are currently standing around the central spire. As you can see, quite a large crowd has gathered before, but you can see tables and chairs have all been laid out. A gentle layer of snow seems to be covering it, and people seem to be just sweeping it off of the top of the tables. Individuals are coming over and they're laying out cups. This will be straight to the tournament that's about 2 p.m.-ish.
What kind of cups are we talking here? Ceramic?
We're
Paper?
We're talking wooden pails, so proper drinking mugs, probably about a pint. They begin setting them up as all of you are here. I'm gonna say somebody notices that Elsyan is currently sat off on a different table, and the moment he sees you guys, he moves over to your table and just takes a seat.
You were hoping to win this without us.
I was actually preserving a seat for you, but obviously you wanted to sit elsewhere, so I've come to you. Because you thought you could win without me.
Would like to insight that?
Indeed.
Go ahead.
I would love to, Chris. I really would.
Oh yeah. 10 plus something.
10 plus, I believe 6 on my insight.
Okay, well, Elsyan rolled low enough that you
And
pick it up. From what you can tell, Elsyan seems to be he's like an open book. It seems that he wasn't waiting for you.
It's plus 7.
Okay, he was waiting for somebody else to arrive. You're not entirely sure who, but he was waiting for somebody else to arrive potentially. And when he saw you guys, he thought, well, I might as well go over to them. He noticed you guys noticing him.
if we didn't notice him, he would have stayed over there.
Yeah. That's what you pick up from it. As he takes a seat, you see he slowly begins to levitate your cup, Sasha.
I saw that!
I won't mess. This is a completely fair competition this year. Honest.
Yeah, honest as an elven barber.
Pretty good on his part, regardless of what he wrote.
I don't know what I rolled or anything, Chris.
He rolled a deception / persuasion, and yeah, with your plus 7, he's a little bit hard to read.
I don't trust. I still don't trust. I wouldn't trust him under any circumstance.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
That's
I can't
fair.
think. I cannot think of a single circumstance where Sasha would actually trust Elsyan, other than potentially in the midst of battle, and even then.
Yeah. Okay. As you're all sat around, Zuvan kind of looks over and says, "So, are there any expansions that you're thinking of picking up? Angus, obviously, with being the chef, has been considering a line of work in a little bit more restaurant style. But he's still happy to work, and we do sorely need, with the recent expansion, we're going to need a few more bar hands. At the very least, we're going to need one bar hand and another individual to clean up alongside Sheba."
I missed all of that.
He says we're going to
We
need
need
more
more
staff
staff.
for the expansion. More wait staff.
Oh, more weight.
Yes, we'll just need one more bar hand, and we'll probably also need one more person to take care of the take care of the cleaning. With the inn being larger and the tavern being larger, Sheba's having a little bit difficulty keeping up, although she doesn't want to show it. It might also be good to hire another guard if that is if you think we need more security, but Pennever and Vadra are doing okay so far. And although Borox doesn't seem to show much interest, he does come up every now and then. You notice that Borox is currently sat with you, but he's been silent this entire time.
Damn, you were so stealthy, I didn't even notice you there.
That is true. And don't worry.
God, you're impressive.
I thank you. You're not stealthy yourself. You're not too bad at yourself with stealth.
That is a massive lie.
Want to try that again? Want to try that again, Borox?
That is the
When it
biggest
comes to
lie.
Elsyan, it
You're
is
not
very
too-
true.
You
I
two
guess
are
that was
good
it,
at
yeah.
the sneaking around, sometimes not maybe.
Look, I'm giving a compliment. Take it or leave it.
No, I appreciate it, but just like you don't have to lie. I know I'm like the least stealthy person here.
Oh.
Maybe.
But
He looks over at Rook.
but how long till the competition actually starts?
You've probably got about half an hour, if you just want to skip to that.
I was just wondering for when it would be about a good enough time to do the polymorph thing.
Okay. So yeah, I'd say you'd probably have done polymorph at this point.
Okay.
What do you want to turn Chunk into?
I turn him into a tiefling. 'Cause
Okay.
Why?
Just-
No. Sorry. That's right. He said he wanted to be human, so
Yeah.
I turned him into a human.
Describe them to me.
Huh. Okay. Let's see. I turn him into Wilbert.
Okay. So, you will see before you a slightly gaunt human, shock white beard and hair combo, wearing, I'm going to say, casual clothes for this, or heavy winter clothes, similar to yours. He has bright blue eyes and is currently sat there with a evilish grin on his face, knowing he's allowed to participate in this.
Ghakt's
I
just
am
going to take a
so
second and
scared.
just sort of like blink twice. Like, hey Rook,
Yes.
doesn't that look a lot like that guy from that dream we had a few nights ago?
Oh,
The one that
Yeah.
killed me?
yes. That's. Be careful. Stay away from him. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Don't sit next to him. Don't at all. In fact, don't
I
make
wanna.
contact.
I blew him off of a pyramid and he still came up and kicked my ass.
You blew him off in a pyramid? What?
It's very true. Mm.
Well, technically,
Oh yeah,
Queglod
Sasha's the
did
only
that.
one who didn't have this dream.
Oh, yep.
I did
Well, actually,
not.
Queglod
My
is- Queglod
divine
is the one who blew him
protection
off.
protected me
Oh
from
yeah, no, it would have been.
strange voodoo dreams.
No, that's true. Malcolm wouldn't have had that dream. It would have
No.
literally just been Rook, Elsyan, and Ghaakt. And
Yeah.
Queglod. But Queglod's
And
not here.
Queglod.
Yeah.
Someone's going to
Yeah.
inform me when and if Simon arrives, because I can't actually see if.
It's weird that Malcolm summoned that up because their voice did remind me a lot of Malcolm's.
Hmm. Well.
I can explain this. I
Don't
remember
avoid
getting very,
pyramids.
I remember
Oh,
getting
God.
very mad at Elsyan, and then I saw this guy's face. So, yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Hey. Hey, Bern, do you have any recollection of any dreams about weird pyramids?
I remember there was a flying crown.
Oh no, that was me.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it was another guy, but then I made it me.
Oh my God.
Bern, you have the recollection of being a very small individual with a
I seem
badass shadow
to
side.
seem to remember lots of shadows and tall people.
And then there was a ghost of. And then there was that ghost of. And then I was a ghost of a giant fighting myself, who was also your dead friend.
Oh yes, that is true.
Weird.
Good times.
Yeah. So, as you
Dreams.
so, as you're all sat around having this conversation, the rest of your company looks over, and you hear from an individual in the center who stands up and what looks to be a very makeshift small stage.
The fuck is that?
Earth.
That's the sound of my computer. I'm flapping it to reduce to get it less loud, less pop.
Aha!
I know that feeling.
No, seriously, my laptop is overheating a bit, so I kind of disappeared for a second there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh God.
So, as
I flapped my computer wildly. Hot new D&D move.
yeah.
Perfect.
The laptop flap.
So,
The lap flap.
as you
Oh, man.
as you see this individual, like he begins to cast a few symbols in the air and places his hand on his neck and goes, Welcome everybody.
It would be a shame if someone were to counterspell that.
You want to counterspell it?
I would not complain, honestly.
Do you want to?
No.
Are you sure?
I'll do it.
God.
Oh
Huh?
god, he's gonna do
You
it.
can do it? Okay.
I'll do it.
You counterspell. He puts his hand in his neck and goes, excuse. Draws the symbol to the air again.
I'll let him go this time.
Excuse me. Very funny. Welcome everyone to the Nog drinking competition. For those of you who haven't been to one of our drinking competitions before, same rules as usual apply. We will bring you your drinks round. The drinks will be on us. Survive as many rounds as you can until you give up. The winner will be receiving free drinks for a year at a tavern of choice. Each tavern will be given compensation as accordance with the individual. Let the drinking commence.
Alright.
Responsibility myself.
So you're gonna cast magic.
I mean, before we enter, yeah.
Okay.
I will put.
Wasn't magic legal in this one?
No, magic isn't illegal.
No, it is legalized. I
No,
meant.
it's not.
Oh, it's not legal. Okay, that's.
No, using
Okay.
enhancing magic is not allowed, which is why polymorph is shady.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the chonk thing is just.
We're
Chonk
gonna
is
lose
because
the
it's for
chonk.
his because it's his benefit. Yeah,
It allows
Okay.
him to compete in the first place.
yeah. The idea with
Letting
it
him get
is
by
you're
that you
allowed
must be
to-
this tall to ride.
effectively,
essentially.
yeah.
Okay.
And-
I thought it was allowed.
No, it's only it's not allowed, but as long as you can get away with Chonk not being discovered, then it's fine.
Which is why when I did it, I would have taken him someplace and then walked back with him.
So, as you're all sat round, the various individuals from the centre carry over large pails of alcohol. Others come around with kegs and proceed to pour them into your cups. The individual in the centre casts Thaumaturgy again to kind of raise his voice. At round one, commence! Alright. I would like everyone to make me Constitution saving throws, please. Anybody who's resistant to poison gets advantage. So,
Me.
Sasha.
I
Natural
would love
20.
to roll, Chris, as always.
4 plus
And Elsyan is not out in the first round for once.
What do I get for my? Do I get anything with a natural 20?
Yes, I'll give that to you in just a moment. Let me quickly prepare the music. So, as you're all sat around, you'll proceed to drink. Did anybody get lower than a 10?
No, I got 10.
Chris, I don't know.
You got 17 and 11.
Oh, I'm super cool then,
Oh,
because
and-
I've got like a plus
I'm
5.
gonna roll for Queglod. Queglod's fine. You got 10, you said, Jamie.
Yeah.
Okay. The pails are, they're reasonably sized for you, but as you slowly drink it down, you're not a big fan of the nog taste, but you see the individual coming to claim the cup just to make sure you can drink the first drink. You just down the rest of it and you put it on the table, quickly making sure that you've filled out your quota for what's needed. Ghaakt sat across from you, kind of looks down at your cup as he looks down at his empty one, kind of like passes it off. And as the next one's brought round, he just chugs it straight down, places it on there, and like puts his hands together and waits as everybody's got to take the second round. So, everyone roll. Sasha, you got a natural 20.
Excellent! Downing multiples at once.
I'm out and I leave.
I'm out.
You're out. Oh, Queglod got a 1. Elsyan succeeded. Rook failed, and Malcom failed. Oh man.
Yeah, I can't drink anything, so
Okay, rolling on Chunk's behalf. Chunk's doing great. Because he's an alehouse drake, he has resistance to to alcohol, which is great for him. So, as this all goes down, Sasha picks up her drink, seeing Ghaakt do it, and just downs it in one, not breaking eye contact, placing the mug in front of her. Elsyan's looking a little bit tipsy, and Rook, as you're slowly drinking yours, you're beginning to like the taste. And as she comes around to take a look, as the individual comes around to look in the cup, they look in and makes a symbol that you're out, and you're like, no. You can try to drink the rest of it, but aren't able to finish it in time. Queglod, with this huge pail of tankard in front of her, is basically drinking her body weight in alcohol, and just stops, looks at the ground. I don't feel so good.
I purposefully fail because I know if I get too drunk, I can't maintain the polymorph on Chunk. So
Well,
I
go with that.
Yes.
There we go. Knowing you that Chunk is your rep man, you proceed to focus on him. Out of your staff members, Zuven's doing great. He seems to be quite a individual. He's off on his own table with his wife, and his children are both sat around, who are being given alcohol-free versions of drinks for them to have, probably some form of hot chocolate. You can see that Peneva and Vardra are sat over one way, and both of them aren't looking too great, as they can't really handle their liquor. Sheba just downs her tankard, slams it on the table, and just shouts next. Fredor, again, he's drinking his body weight in alcohol. He doesn't look too good. And Brands is just about making it through for this. I believe that's everybody. I don't think I've missed anyone.
Bern hasn't been mentioned. Fine.
What about
Oh yeah,
Brock?
what'd you get, Bern?
First I got 22 and I got 20.
You got 20, okay. And who else?
Borak.
Oh yeah, Borox. I forgot about him. Borox. Borox is relaxing. He's taking his time drinking it, but he's managing. The snakes on his snakes for arms look a bit woozy.
His snarms.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Rook. Just so you're aware on the staff members. Borox is a snake man.
Right. Okay.
So he's human all round except for his right arm, which is entirely made of 4 snakes.
Okay.
I am not a
Well,
man, but
good to
4
know.
ears.
Right. Snake
Yeah.
Man.
Snake
course.
man. Yeah. So
Why
he's-
not?
Yeah, so he's got 4 snakes for arms. Going into the next round, Sasha, you've got yours and you down it, same as Sheba. As everyone else, I'd like you to make your con saves. Okay, Elsyan doesn't make it through this round.
Piss.
Ooh. And I believe that's it. Ghaakt.
Went too fast. I crashed.
What'd you get total?
No. Oh yeah, with con.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, with that then it should be 13. No, sorry, 12.
Okay, you just pass.
Whew.
Okay. Bern downs it. Just looks at the rest of them. Is like, yeah, it's fine. Sasha downs hers. Sheba downs hers. Zuven's doing okay. Zuven's wife isn't looking too great. She's getting a bit tipsy, and he's stopping her from drinking it now. Elsyan's completely out. Chunk takes it by storm and again downs it. There's a little bit of a burp, but he's okay with that. Let's see.
I
who
was
else
right
is
to
there?
put my faith in him.
Fredor doesn't succeed. He's not done great. Peneva and Vardra. Peneva's doing great. Vardra's out completely. Brands, he succeeds, trooping on, and Borox, you watch as he takes a drink and one of the snakes vomits on the seat next to him, and he kind of looks over, and the judge comes over, like looks at the vomit, looks at him, and she declares him out.
Poor Borak.
Was technically not him.
And I don't think I've missed anybody.
No, we're good.
Okay. Going into the next round, you can see that the crowd has thinned. And again, as always, you can see Gen currently sat over. Not too far from you this time. On the table over, he looks over and this time looks and goes, "Ha ha! Elsyan's out! Good! Now for some proper competition. That human of yours is pretty good."
Yes, our human.
Which human?
Both. Okay, Sasha, you still have advantage on these. Alright, Sasha, you're good. You got 19 plus whatever.
I got a 13.
You got you got a 13 total.
Yeah, I put it. No, I got a 13 plus 8.
Okay.
I just turned it back.
Okay. So Ghaakt, you three are all fine again.
Yeah.
As this goes through, you all feel you're feeling a little bit tipsy, but you're all doing relatively well at this stage. Zuvan drops, Penova drops, that would be Brand's drops, and who else is still in this? Chunk is.
Chunk.
Chunk succeeds, obviously. And was there anybody else who I've missed? Oh, Sheba. Yes, because she's got to
Sheba.
roll on this one.
Yes.
Oh, Sheba doesn't make it. She's
No.
advantage because she's a raging alcoholic. But she fails. As she goes to drink it, she's drunk a lot. For a kobold, she's not done too well. And yeah, she bows out of this now.
Yeah, after going really fast and doing 2 in 1 round, and then paying for it, Ghaakt has decided to moderate themselves a little bit better.
Yeah. But as you're all still in, the crowd thins even further, getting onto the later stages of this. All right, everyone, roll again. At this point, Sasha, you lose your advantage because this is getting beyond the average Dwarven Cup. Ooh, that's an 11 plus something.
It's 11 plus 5 minimum.
Okay, so yeah. Ghaakt.
Oh.
If you'd like to roll for me. And Bern, what did you get?
17.
What's yours, Bern?
17.
17, okay, you're fine.
10.
Sasha's fine. You aren't, unfortunately, Ghaakt. As you bow out from this, you feel a bubble in your stomach and you're like, oh, that's not good.
Oh, I'm knocked up.
As you look around, you manage to hold your own. It doesn't come back up, but
No,
feel like,
pardon me, I gotta go have a nog, baby.
yep. As you don't feel too great.
Be my nog, baby.
Chunk, a boy, failed.
No!
Only getting a 13 isn't enough. As he got a 3 and a 7. Wasn't enough. As he sits there, he burps and kind of lays his head on the table. The polymorph spell is still in effect, but he very much reverts back to his usual form as he goes back onto all fours.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of like take Chunk and just like guide him out so no one knows.
Yeah.
He deserves respect.
Yeah, but he walks away. At this point, Queglod and Elsyan have got up and gone as well. Alright.
Did Gen succeed?
Let's find out. Gen did.
Oh.
So, as before, Gen, one other, and we have Sasha and Bern in this final here. So, roll again, please, for the next round. You're getting deep in your cups. Ooh, Sasha, that's a nice roll. Bern.
When we say nice roll, nice
19.
for me? Oh, yeah.
18.
No, it's plus 8.
There's plus
That
8. So
is a nice
no, I
roll.
meant Sasha got an 18, plus her 5, which
Ah.
is 23. Whereas you got an 20 total. As you're fine with this, Gen also picks up his drink and continues on. The announcer looks over and goes, "We've got an interesting competition, folks. Reaching 7 drinks now. Keep going." As they shout this, people in the crowd seem to be betting amongst themselves, passing coin and prepping for the next round on who they're betting to bow out first. A lot of people seem to be betting on Sasha.
Wow.
But they should be
right.
betting on Gen.
Ooh, Sasha, you got a 16 plus whatever. Bern?
5.
Plus 5, 21.
Ooh.
That was close.
23.
23. Okay. Gen doesn't succeed.
Oh.
A 10 and 11 does not allow him to beat the DC of 18.
What about the other individual?
The other individual was out last round.
Oh,
So
okay.
now it is between Sasha and Bern. I'm going to say this, however,
Oh.
Malcolm.
Hmm?
As you're looking around, you see Elsyan look over and kind of elbows you and points over one way as you see, fairly well hidden among the crowd, not making himself known, you see Redok down his and he places it in front of him just waiting. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, and as quite a lot of people are out, he kind of blends in very well with the crowd. Alright. Next round, please, Bern. Sasha, your roll is 14 plus 5, which is 19. And
13
Bern?
plus 8, 21.
Okay. Sasha, you meet the DC of 19 at this point.
Oh.
As yeah, it's getting difficult at this point. And Redok, as he looks over, he drinks from his cup, places it down, licks his lips, and just looks around. At this point, the tournament guy goes, "Let's make this more interesting. We're down to 3 people. Come on up!" And he gets you all up to come over to him.
To who? To Redok?
To the 3 remaining competitors, who are Redok, Bern, and Sasha. As you 3 waddle over drunkenly, you head over to the central
Blood,
table.
take some of the alcohol, please.
Roll me a con save for Blood.
Well, blood. Oh.
Okay.
Blood's con save is +4.
+4. He's been absorbing alcohol this entire time. He's been doing well. I'm gonna say you're gonna get add a +2 to your save for next turn because of Blood. Okay. At this point, Redok.
Okay, you want to go? You want to do some magic shit?
It's not,
Okay.
Blood isn't
Chris?
magic though.
That's not magic.
He's not magic, he's just got weird blood.
Okay, but to clarify, if I were to use purify food and water on an alcoholic beverage,
Yes, it would be cheating.
okay. No, I wasn't asking if it was cheating. I was asking if it would get rid of the alcoholicness of it.
Yes, it would. If that's what you were
Yeah.
intending for it to do. Otherwise, it won't.
Okay.
Mm.
I won't do it because I have honor, but
Okay.
Note to self: get purify food and drink on an enchanted lip ring or something.
Hey, you can get a tankard of sovereignty and it will completely nullify all alcohol.
Yeah,
I would
but
like my alcohol
it
in
helps
this
to
exact cup.
just make it a lip ring because then you can take it with you anywhere and then drink anything.
Fair. Anyway, go ahead and make me a con save, Bern. And Sasha, you got... Ooh, unfortunately, that's a 19 on your part. That is a failure from you.
Well,
wait, okay. Is there any? Can I try and drop some of it into my scarf? The bits that I can't finish.
So what, you just go and
I
roll
have
things?
honor.
I'm
Sasha 2 minutes ago.
gonna say sleight of hand with disadvantage or stealth with disadvantage. Because there's an
Nope.
entire crowd watching. So
And
as you
you're pissed.
As you go to chug it, just trying to get rid of some of it, you spill quite a bit of it on purpose. It just runs down your face and into your scarf as some people laugh and kind of shout as you're knocked out of the competition. Redok takes his cup and looks over at you, Bern, and wipes his mouth with a smile. He is looking terrible, but he succeeds. As he looks over at you, Bern. He smiles as one of the last cups is passed. Go ahead and make your save. Have you used any of your lucky
it's the
points?
Dwarven way.
No, I haven't. I will do now, though.
Oh, do you want to keep it?
that's what.
21.
Do I get the +2 or no?
That was for last round, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So
21. Do you want to keep it?
I don't think I pass with 21. After this get.
Ah.
I mean,
Well,
last time I think 20 was the DC.
last time 21 was the DC.
well, the
Oh.
Last time 21
Yeah,
was the
the-
DC. I got a 22.
Yeah, and this time 24
Yeah.
was the DC. However,
Does he succeed though?
no, he doesn't. Even after using his Indomitable, he doesn't succeed. It's just how he's been
It's
getting
a
through as
draw?
fighter. Yeah, it's a draw as both of you kind of throw up a little bit on the ground. You kind of like rub your stomachs as you don't feel very well. And he goes, "It's a tie. You know what that means." And as this happens, they place in front of both of you a stack of 20 biscuits.
Oh no.
And he shouts, "You have 60 seconds. First one to eat them wins. 3, 2, 1, go!" I'd like you to make me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage because you're drunk.
Fuck me.
Back in Ghaak's village, back when it came to ties and these sorts of competitions, they'd have them do keg stands and see who'd be the first one to fall over.
Okay.
That's a 8.
8. As you go to reach for the biscuits, you knock the biscuits with your hand as they spill across the table, same as Redok. Redok kind of begins to like shuffle through and try to pick up a few as in his strength, he's really not able to control it with this drunken stupor.
I
And he
just slam my
proceeds
head
to-
into
and
the
he-
cookies
he-
and start eating.
Yeah, he proceeds to crush a few of the biscuits as you slam your head into the table and just begin to Pac-Man munch along the edge of the table.
Hungry hippos.
Alright, in such a case, make
Burn,
me a con
remember to
save.
use your hands.
With disadvantage because of the drunken state. As Redok follows suit, he's gonna
16.
As Redok does the same, he slams his head into the table and begins to follow the same thing as you. The crowd's cheering as his snout is just rubbing along the edge of this, kind of trying to lick up and grab some of the biscuits. However, you're making your way through, nomming through a bunch of them and just dragging your head and grabbing some biscuits. Next con check, please. I'm gonna say, actually no. Yeah, con check, because you're not quite at the edge of the biscuits yet. Okay, wow, Redok did well there.
16 still.
Disadvantage still.
Oh.
Yep.
16.
Okay, 16. You continue to munch them up, however, Redok seems to kind of look up, he smiles, and he just puts his hands on either side of the biscuits and just opens his mouth at the edge of the table and just begins shoveling them in. At this point, he just starts chewing.
Like the music has just started picking up on my end as you were saying that.
He just starts chewing rapidly, munching one after the next. And you look over to where he is and where you are, and as you look, you have like 3 biscuits left, and he has 1.
I try and get all 3.
Make me a dexterity check, as he's gonna do the same. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Disadvantage still. Okay, 9. As you reach for the biscuits, you grab them and you swing
That's
them
a 9 though.
and you swipe them towards you. You go to cram them in your mouth. As you do, one bit breaks off and falls back onto the table. At which point the crowd are like,
No!
As he reaches out, he grabs the last biscuit and just plunks it into his mouth.
Redok wins.
At which point he begins chewing, and the commentator says, "You've got to swallow it."
Oh shit, run! Dive! Dive behind the table!
Quick burn.
Swallow!
If you could
Alright.
swallow faster than he can.
Okay, give me a con save with disadvantage again.
Not even chewing, swallowing.
Just gonna swallow whole.
Yes!
Like a
Oh.
19.
Okay. Grabbing the last biscuit, he swallows it. As this happens, you jam that biscuit into your mouth and you just begin choking, but you swallow it. And you feel it hurt and burn. You gonna do anything?
Drink something down, I think.
Take it!
Keep it down. Keep it
Make
down.
me a dexterity check with disadvantage for blood.
how well can you maneuver your throat to not choke?
No.
Oh,
as you begin to choke,
I must say right now, very well.
Yeah, as
That's
you
a
take it
7.
down and you like begin to panic as you begin to choke, the crowd's like, "Oh no, what's going on?" As you kind of think in your head, "Blue, do something." As the last bit of biscuit comes back up, the little bit of it plonks back in the smush onto the table as Red Oak
No!
swallows. I guess that means I win.
He swallows
Wait.
or no?
Yeah, he swallowed.
You
the
didn't
last
swallow
biscuit.
your. Oh. This is illegal.
He did.
Damn it.
The commentator like just goes down, and we have a winner. The crowd kind of cheers. There's a few like, oh no. There's quite a few people have lost coin. Quite a few seem to have gained coin in their little bets with one another. However, you look over and you see Bern disappointedly stand back up, sway side to side a bit.
I go and shake his hand.
Okay, make me a dex check with disadvantage.
It
Go right to the
was
dick.
an honor.
As he's gonna do the same. Okay.
Oh,
You reach out with your hand and you grab his, you shake, and as he looks down, he kind of pulls his hand away and he just goes in for a massive hug, partially crushing you, and just goes, well done.
If they
so
both
tempted.
if they both failed that, I want it to
Yes,
be
you know
like
what
one of
I'm so
those cross-up
tempted to do.
punches, where they just punch each other
Hmm.
in the face at the same time.
Okay.
Yes, you know what I'm so tempted to do.
Do what?
You know what I'm tempted to do.
Oh, I see. Yeah. As
Oh.
as you're there, the winner is, or the winning title is handed to Red Oak. He cheers. A few other people cheer around, and he stands off and begins to waddle away with you and goes, "So, you can drink a lot for a human."
Yeah, I can.
Are you alright, man?
I can. I didn't expect to. You sure are good at this.
Of course I am. I'm a dragonborn.
You seem completely fine.
I'm not fine at all.
I can't tell because everything's blurry.
Same. I assume you head back to your tavern at this point.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Have a lay down.
The lot of you are drunk. Elsyan has just taken a seat in the back area and just seems to be getting on with what he's doing.
I'm less drunk, and so I'm probably still continuing to carry Chunk,
Yeah, you're carrying Chunk at this point. He polymorphs
dodging
back into
dodging the crowd of people wondering where that mysterious human contestant went.
Yeah, he disappears and turns back into an alehouse drake as you carry him back. You return back to your tavern, and the tavern is reopened up. Quite a lot of the staff are drunk. However,
Yeah, probably not a good idea to reopen the tavern right now. I think we all got to go through the hangover first.
yeah. A few of them aren't drunk, some of them are
Driven.
just tipsy.
Bring the hangover cure.
Oh yeah.
I'm off to bed. I hope it's not a 6-day coma again.
And he's out.
See you in 7 days.
So,
Again.
Eggnog, kinetically worse than Elder Brain.
got the one extra day. So, with that all said and done, you rest up, and you proceed to prepare for the rest of your time skip. We'll take a quick break there, but next, I believe your next event was the arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Food.
Steel Arena, there we go.
P-A-I-D.
Set. Alrighty. So, you guys will be preparing to go for that. So, we will remain live, however, if you want to, go ahead and have your break now. I know I'm going to. So we'll be back in about 5-10 minutes ish, and I'll just change the music over real quick as well. Yeah, I've got into the habit of not bothering to put in the overlay up or anything during breaks because I don't care.
Lazy,
I
innit?
don't care.
Yep.
I'm lazy.
Sacked.
Yep.
Yeah. Someone's nicked me Steam account, so you're probably gonna have to roll for me.
Okay.
Nicked you
Because I'm
just
streaming it right
casually.
now.
That would be his brother because they share an account.
Oh.
We
How very
really,
modern.
we really should just get you Tabletop Simulator on your other account.
Print.
I mean, can't you like get him another account and just share the games? Like library share?
I think that's what they do, but it kicks him out whenever he.
Shouldn't do. I have like my library shared with someone.
Maybe it's set up differently then.
Like you wanted to play, what is it? The bomber, not bomber, the tank game.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Shock something.
Yeah,
Shell
shock shell. Yeah,
Shell shock. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I shared them with him, and then we played together. Is he on the same account or a different one?
Same account.
Yeah, he needs a different one. Then you can share.
Yeah, authorized library sharing on this computer. You may authorize up to 10 computers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that. Yeah. We'll talk about that then, and that can work. Oh, if that's the case, he might be able to set it up now with his other account.
Yeah, he can. If he has another account.
Okay. When he gets back, you have that conversation with him. For now, I'm gonna quickly be right back. Won't be long.
Bam. Right, that's my account paperwork done.
What happened now?
Right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go rest my ears.
Yo,
New headphones
Will,
are squeezing my ear.
Will, you can just share your library with your other account. Okay, you think you
True,
can
but also that account needs to be logged out in order for me to access it.
share? What do you mean?
I know that
Which
because
account is your brother on?
is the family account where I both bought most of my stuff on before.
Yeah, so log on to that account, share the library, and then just let him.
You can't use the shared library while the account's logged in.
Yeah, so take it from him for a second and then give it back.
If I could do that, I'd just nick the account from him.
Okay, next time you have control, change the password. Okay, so
I'll be right back.
how come he gets like the precedence there?
Yeah, I don't know why the person who logs on second gets the precedence. That seems really shit.
Why don't you log out and then log back in?
I did. Then he logged back in again and kicked me a second time.
Okay, then
He's
you
never
do
done that before. It must be serious.
Okay,
And it's not exactly like I need to be on the game.
I guess.
You guys are just gonna have to roll for me. Right, I'll be right back. Okay.
Leave my bloody socks, dog. You're going outside. This is the wrong direction. Fuck my life. Right, that way. That's the door. Not my dinner. You psychopath. Oh,
Let's call your dog a psychopath.
well, she is. She's more interested in my socks and my dinner than, her dinner or going to the toilet, despite the fact she's begging to go to the toilet. Such a sad life. And bam, that's my invoices done. Go on then. Legs. I'm getting old. I'm getting too old. I need to retire.
I need to retire from gaming. I'm too old now.
Oh, I need to retire from my job. Way too old for this crap. Sheesh. I think I prefer gaming. It's easier.
Is it though? There's maths involved.
Well,
Not all the
Yes.
time.
there's maths very much involved with my line of work. Well, there should be maths involved in my line of work. I mean, the joy of being a builder.
Maths where there was none before.
Why are we all 2x2 tiles?
Because we are awesome.
I need to have a 4x4 tile.
I want a 20 by 20.
Yeah, well, no.
I want to be the tile the size of this arena.
But then you're stepping on the people.
Screw the people, they're peasants.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Screw the peasantry.
Don't make me turn you into a frog.
Oh no, this frog
I
is
can
still
do
kicking
that.
your ass.
The frog is still big, but you're a frog now. How do you like that?
Yes, you've just been squashed by a frog now. A frog the size of the arena.
That's okay, I can use a larger
This is
dude.
like turning a giant into a frog, but they're just a dying giant frog, so now I'm being squished by a frog. Actually, this is exactly what I wanted. In fact, I'm laughing.
This is secretly my fetish. What?
Oh god.
Everything is going to plan.
No.
What do you mean secretly?
Oh my god.
I'm back.
Hurdle.
Right, have you told Will?
What?
I take that as
Change
an...
his account.
They were too busy talking about expanding
Okay.
themselves.
What you can do is you should be able to share your account with your brother.
Yeah, I
Now,
know. Oh, that. Yeah, and I told them that won't work.
Why not?
Because the account you're borrowing games from needs to be logged out for you to do it.
Does it? Oh.
And I know, because I've already done that. Because my other brother also has an account I've shared games with in the past.
Right.
Next time you have it, just do that so you never have this problem again.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Next time that you have the chance, do that so there isn't an issue with it.
Do what?
Share the games with
Share
your
the game.
account.
With
Yeah,
your
I
other
know,
account.
but it won't work if he's logged in the account.
Yeah, we know.
That's-
That's why we
that-
said next time you have control.
Okay, but he'd still kick me if I'm playing the game and he logs in.
No,
Not
because
if
you can share it down
the
to your
game
other account.
to your other account.
No, in fact, I'm pretty sure it would give him more power.
No, because
Alright, let me explain this. If I have the games shared onto my other account and I'm playing them, if he then logs onto the account that has that game on it, it'll kick me because I can't play the games if he's logged onto his account.
it's because you're sharing the same account name.
Huh?
So currently you share the same account. You don't share the same library. There's a difference. Currently you share the same account, which means you both know the login, you can both log into it, and you can both play the games. Sharing your library means that another account entirely can access your games.
Uh-huh.
which means
Because I'm
that
currently
you'll be able to
sharing
take.
my account with someone else.
And that means that you'll be able to log onto your other account and not get interrupted as you access your own games.
So it won't kick me.
Yeah,
No.
because I'm
if I'm
sharing.
already on.
Yeah, because I was sharing Shellshock with someone like here, and they were playing Shellshock, and I was also playing Shellshock. So
Alright, I'll look into it. Where is that?
So you click on Steam at the top, go to Settings, and then on
Yeah.
Family tab, Authorize Library Sharing on this computer.
Family.
Yep, and then you can manage. other
Limit
computers.
exceeded.
How?
Because there's already another one. There's already another account. There's 3 of us, Chris.
I know, but you can have up to 10.
Then why does it say limit exceeded? Who the fuck else have they been sharing this with?
Everyone.
has your brother been sharing your account?
The fuck are all these people? Wait, hang on, what?
Manage.
Might have been
Maybe
your
click
brother
manage
might have
other
been sharing your
computers.
account.
I got a feeling that it's still sharing with older computers.
Oh no.
Let's see, this one's from
Auth-
2015.
okay. Family Library allows
one's from
selected
2000.
accounts to use your game library on authorized computers while you're not playing. You can authorize up to 10 computers at the same time for any information and support the FAQ.
Who the
You can
fuck
allow
is
up to
Rose
5
H.
accounts to use
Penvey?
your game library on any of your authorized computers.
As I said, your brother might have shared your account.
With everyone. Boo 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 doo boo boo doo boo.
Weird.
I mean, I'll give him this. If he got paid for it, that's an excellent way of like getting free money. But still, what an asshole.
What an asshole!
I've got a feeling that's probably the alt hardware that it's referring to.
Chapel. Fuck. It's not what it's
You
doing.
can only use a shared library if the owner is not using it. This means that if you're sharing your library and currently playing a game, your friends and family cannot use your collection, even if they want to play a different game to the one you are using. If someone is using your library and you want to play a game, Steam gives you priority. The other person using the library will be given the option to either buy the game or to continue playing or to quit the desktop. Finally, some games in your library cannot be shared.
Nice as they told us.
So how did you
Which
manage that?
Huh?
I did not do it. I gave my account to a friend, and he did it. So, and now
There's a few cases where they won't kick you. Dead by Daylight, if someone logs in, it won't kick you until after the game is over. Because I think it's server based. So until you leave the game on Dead by Daylight, the problem is then getting into another game, which will no longer allow you to do. So I think it's on a per game basis.
no, because we played like 5 games together with the guy on Shellshock.
Maybe Shellshock
idea.
is just fantastic.
Let me try and find him.
Bam bam.
Do we just want to continue on? It's not like the most necessary thing for me to be on.
We can talk about this later. Anyway, that is very true. We are playing D&D. So,
Yeah. It's
As
not exactly
you-
the most intensive.
you all on another day. This would be. You all, you've all got the time off. You all head up to Steel Arena. Whose suggestion would it be for this arena competition?
Huh?
Whose suggestion would it be? This isn't a all-round event where everybody participated. This is something that you've chosen to try and do.
Okay.
I guess
Sasha
me or
or
Rook.
Rook, maybe?
Me or Rook, I guess, because we were participating all week.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rook turns to the rest of the party, suggesting that they go and do the arena, maybe just so he can get a gauge of your skills and your effects. Elsyan is not interested, and Queglod is currently not about, but she said she might come and watch later. As you're on your way there, you eventually you see before you see the bronze dragonborn currently standing, currently just waiting as he's got his arms crossed. He seems to be in the honor bouts in between before your one sets up.
Okay.
Rook, come back to participate, I see.
Yes, this party. Not just one.
Yeah, you got the rest of them with you. Interesting.
Yes.
Well, good to see you again, Bern, and good to see the rest of you.
You too.
I'm interested. You taking place in the big one?
Yes.
Good luck with the creatures you'll be facing.
Thanks.
Thank you. We will.
I'm a big fan of
Feed
I'm a
off
big fan of this
enthusiasm.
socially. Actually, what class is Rook?
Uh,
I don't think we have a fighter. I'm a big fan of this socially awkward Minotaur fighter.
I don't really know what. Yeah.
Any of the creatures we were fighting?
Let's just say things are getting interesting up in here of late.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you. Could you say something else cryptic and intimidating?
Oh, he can. Yeah, he's full of
Cut the
cryptic
bullshit.
intimidating stuff.
Just say what you mean.
He's very good.
I'm not allowed to say. It's against the rules, and fine. And besides, it'll be far more interesting watching you take on these challenges ahead of you.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Well, good luck with your fight as well.
Well,
Your honor battle.
mine will be an honor battle. Won't be nearly as exciting.
I want to challenge him to an honor battle. Oh, it's just me talking to myself, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fine. We can do that at some point.
Yes.
Alright. So. As you're all there in preparation, you are given your complimentary healing potions, Rook, so receive 2 healing potions.
Oh, if I used them all again. Jesus Christ, I'm going through these fast. Okay. Bam. Done.
That was me. Ignore that. You heard nothing.
Right.
As you... You heard nothing. As you receive them, the general individuals come over. They go over the general rules. If anybody wanted to touch up as to what was about to occur. Does anybody want to know the general rules for this?
Sure.
Don't die.
Well, yes.
Kind of a rule, yeah.
Yeah. If you go down, if you go down once and you aren't healed before the individual's turn comes back around, you are knocked out. That's how that works.
To prevent death.
Yeah, to prevent death and anything like that, as you say.
No attack in the crowd.
No attack in the crowd. If the monster, whatever it should be, surrenders, so that's relevant for certain creatures. For example, giants or any creature that they don't want killed, they will specify, and no killing, obviously. If you have healing potions, you can use a maximum of 1 healing potion. So no using any more. People will not get short rests. This is an all or nothing. So plan your resources carefully.
1 healing potion.
Yes, 1 healing
That's
potion.
gonna be fun.
Yeah, only 1 healing potion with this. You can use one conjure ability. And I will mark concentrations on the side here. The matches will be consecutive. You can either call the wave early or you can wait. This is also a honor thing and a show. So every time you get a kill, I'll have you roll for a d20 to see how successful you are. So put on a good show, RP. And there is another team here. You do not intervene with the team. The only time you would intervene with the team is if they are going down. And if they're going down, then their monsters are yours, and they will attack you.
Yep.
So don't get overwhelmed. Other than that, this top section is yours. So,
Perfect.
if you would like to do the honours of positioning yourself.
Go in my normal place.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
Okay.
you've positioned yourself, or Sasha and Ghaakt, where would you like to go?
I will have Infernal say where he wants me to be.
Okay, you're going on top of the pillar. Infernal.
So wait, so which side is ours?
North. Top bit.
North.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay. Where do you want Sasha to be? Bern, you're in control at the moment.
Oh yeah, because Sasha.
Yeah. And Ghaakt as well, or?
Slot me in between. Let's slot me in the middle there. Have them huddle around me, so they can all equally hear my wonderful tunes.
Okay. Jamie, where did you want to be? Do you want to be there, or?
That was where I was gonna go. Oh, sorry. No, I need symmetry. Well, see,
Symmetry!
it's your
But
awkward dog.
Sudz is off on his own.
Well, we have symmetry here. Shame.
That's okay.
You know
I
what?
need to be.
There you go.
Ah, I'm happy now.
Yeah, and I'll put this one here.
Perfect. Like a smiley face.
Speaking of which, did you want it in lance form?
What did you say?
Did you want metallurgy in lance form?
I'll have it in siblings. Yeah.
Okay. So for the rest of you who haven't actually seen this form,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
only Rook's the one who's seen this. Bern releases what you now know to be Form 2 siblings, as you watch as these two spinning saw blades are currently there to the side of Bern. The crowd cheer as they recognize you two, and I will get 5 individuals to fight in this arena. Let's get a Dragonborn. Any other recommendations? Elf.
Goblin! Goblin!
Goblin.
Okay, let's get us a goblin fighter. Stab. Alright.
Goblin fighter. I have not seen that before.
I mean,
I say
get me
fighter.
that.
I say fighter. He hasn't got a shield. He's just got a wooden
A
sword.
goblin stabby man.
Look,
And-
if they can't cast spells, they're a goblin fighter.
That's fair.
Well, if they can't cast spells and they can't shut up.
And we'll go for a tiefling fighter as well. I'm gonna
Yes,
make all of
because I
them
need-
green for the sake of
Clarity.
clarity here.
By the way, Chris, you've got to think of team names for each of these waves.
Team names, as in
Yeah,
for the characters or for.
for this group of enemies that we'll be facing. Green
The
and
sub
mean.
monkeys.
Okay, well I have to spawn them in first because I haven't decided what you guys are fighting.
Before it starts, I'd like to do my polymorph. That would be okay.
Yep, give me a moment.
I'm gonna send you the name of it.
The front two people, big.
So Malcolm, you don't polymorph right away. You gotta wait until the clinch just a moment to get the biggest bang.
Alright. So
I know a thing or two about putting on a show.
Okay, as soon as the guy says go, I'm gonna be turning into this.
You're blowing your load too quickly, my man.
Look, I need to do something, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to do. So.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I forgot you. I kind of forgot Malcolm's entire deal is just sort of Malcolm Beastmaster.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I don't have anything with me, so.
And there are no beasts to master, so you must become the beast.
Exactly.
I am the beast.
By the way, Chris, let me know when you're done sorting out your waves so I don't spoil myself.
Oh, right. Okay, you're looking away. Thank you. I completely forgot you're watching the stream. Right. What else do I want you guys to fight?
Oh my god.
Is there anything
Please
which
don't
could
be
be
Hydras.
interesting? No, I'm not going to put you up against Hydras this time.
I'm gonna say, I don't think I could deal with any more Hydras.
No, but I will deal with the KO.
Oh, no.
Ah, let's go.
Yeah, he will be in there. Do not
Wanted to get revenge against this.
Yeah, that's fair. And let's. Yes, you know what? Let's put this round in. Yeah, let's put this round in last. This will be interesting. Actually,
That
no,
doesn't sound ominous at
let's
all.
put this one in before there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this would be
Be fun.
interesting. Yeah, this could get real messy real quick. Alright. Let's reset these boys. And let's... I'm going to flip them all over so that you can't see them, but you'll be able to see round one. So.
Oh, yes, and this is the name of the thing I'm turning into.
Okay, send it to me. I'll deal with that in
Yep.
just a moment. For now... do I have my space? No, I don't. Okay. These have names, so just don't hover over the thing.
Oh.
There we go.
No, we're
Square.
being attacked by gravestone.
Square 1, square 2, square 3.
Oh, okay. Do you have the stats for that thing?
Yes, I do.
What CR is it?
4.
You can get up to CR8, you know.
Yeah, but if I go, let's see. I go to CR8. We got Brontosaurus, Giant Crocodile, Giant Shark, Crab, Triceratops, Mammoth, Giant Ape. And then
I think the
T-Rex.
giant shark would be brilliant right now.
Ape is pretty good.
The giant ape's pretty good. And
I don't-
don't forget, there are a few other things that you do have access to.
There are.
Stalag Tiger.
I put in beasts, and this is all I got.
That's because Stalag Tiger is homebrew,
Oh,
along with
I don't have stats for that thing.
along with giant tarantula.
I'm
It's
gonna
called
take
a it's called a stalactite because it tigers
Yeah,
Wait.
Stalag Tiger is
hangs tiger to the sea. Wait, what?
Yeah, Stalag Tiger is CR5.
Oh, actually, you know what? No, I think I'll go with the. Actually, Stalag Tiger. Ooh.
Yeah. Let me get you its
Ooh.
let me get you its stats real quick.
Yes, I'll need those if to make a decision on.
Okay.
This.
Let me go to later content, combat details. Control F. Stalag.
Tiger.
Why did you not? Apparently that doesn't exist. What? How do you not exist in this? You guys faced off against a Stalag Tiger at one point, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yes,
we fought
we
it in
did.
the last arena that we did together.
Ah.
Cause remember, Arachne kept saying that we needed to get one.
Yeah. Okay, my apologies. I can't find it. Okay, yeah. I apparently don't have its... Oh, is it in my random encounters list? No. It's not. Okay. Unfortunately,
I'll
I'm
just
going to have to say,
go
yeah,
with
we'll go with
this one.
something else for now, because I don't have the stats for that thing, apparently. I'll get those for you next time, though.
Yeah, I'll just go with the giant ape.
Okay. And I'll let you roll HP now for that.
Okay, for this one, I'll need.
Cool. Was that just me, or...?
Hello.
There's a little bit of a break up there.
Yeah, it got Omni.
It's
Yeah.
Discord.
It's
Yeah, that was
Discord.
Okay. Me thinking, oh, the internet's going weird.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, there we go. It's good now.
yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll need 15 of them this time for this one.
15.
15 D12.
15 D12. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
Alright. So this is 15 D12. Okay, plus that one.
Go ahead. That is 87 plus
Plus 60.
plus 60. That's 147 hit points.
Wow.
Okay, only 10 less than average.
Okay. How big is it?
It is
Huge. or large?
huge.
Okay. You can have the giant yeti tile.
Die.
So
Here we go.
You know what's happening to this Yeti.
Yeah, starting out big in the arena, you watch as Malcom, as the battle is about to commence, the commentator is shouting out, riling up the crowd as the first round's about to begin. You watch as Malcom busts out his Yeti form, begins pounding his chest, just roaring up into the crowd, kind of flexing his muscles and showing everybody what he's got. The crowd immediately just cheers.
Show me what you got.
And then suddenly it becomes bigger. And so does this fighter Minotaur.
Oh, your twinning spell straight away?
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh, wow, okay.
Alright, so what's going to happen is that they're going to stand next to each other, and then I'm going to stand on their horns between the two of them, and then you guys get up on my shoulders, and we'll be unstoppable.
Okay,
Well, the Tower of Power.
so I need Big Jamie, so Big Jamie is there. And now
And even bigger.
I'm gonna copy that just in case I need the small version later. As we now have Big Giant Ape just
This
climbing
other team must be fucking horrified.
I think we should just ride on its back and just start shooting spells from the top of them.
Okay, this is okay. Maybe this first wave's gonna go down pretty quickly.
Just out of curiosity, Malcolm, how long does that last?
an hour.
Okay, we got 6 rounds. Wait,
No, we've got
600
100
rounds.
100.
600 rounds. Let's do it.
Yep. Or
Do
until
we
he
have to
fails his
speed run
con save.
this?
Uno hundero rounds.
Yeah. Oh, or until he fails his con save, which may or may not happen. We'll find out.
It
All
didn't
right.
happen last time.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
On Dawnbreaker's
So-
Seas.
I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Remember to
I'm-
roll for me, Chris.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And for Sasha.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Obi,
Alright, I should be live again.
Yes.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I should be live again now.
I will tell you.
It'll probably
No.
proc in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I'll probably
So
get a message on my
About
phone.
now.
Still offline. Still offline. Still offline.
Hmm.
It says I'm live on my end.
Let me go check.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We're back up and running.
There we are.
God,
nice.
everyone's so fucking big.
What happened?
Oh, we got the stream back up. Hello, stream.
was
I'm
talking
eating
about what
Weetabix.
was
We sorted all this out. We were having tech issues. Because, fuck Rita, it took us 15 minutes to get this back up and running because of them. Go and harass them. I don't care.
15 minutes! Hashtag love BT.
15 minutes too late. Alright.
Charge.
Yes, beginning of this, the gates open and you can see and you hear the roar of the crowd as lumbering out from the other side you see two large forms. However, you do not see the forms themselves. Bern and Rook, you faced these things before as you see what looks to be shards of ice digging and kind of ploughing their way through the ground towards you.
Not this again.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay. As on each side, 2 of these ice bullets burrow through the ground, boring through the earth itself, and they are covered in these dense ice crystals that cover around the outside of these. Okay.
Guys, just to give you a heads up, these ice crystals give them a shield, which hurts you when you hit them.
Oh, it's those. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically fucking mage armor.
Armor of Agathis.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, and they seem to come in with it already equipped.
Oh, wow. Perfect.
So,
And do they have a recharge?
you don't know. Okay, top of the initiative, Malcolm, you're the first to see this in your big monkey form.
Big.
Where's the initiative?
Oh, Malcolm, Ghaakt, Rook, Monster 1, so the blue one, Bern, Monster 2, and Sasha. Alright, yeah, I need to copy over the...
There we go.
Okay.
And for the sake of initiatives, I will always be running single monsters as Monster 1.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I use my rock attack.
So you're going to ply a bit of the stone wall off and yeet.
My
Yes.
rock attack.
Okay.
At this one.
Okay, grabbing
my,
a section
my
of
rock
rock.
attack.
Hey, that's my thing.
You watch as
Don't do that.
you watch the giant ape tears a shard of the stone off and throws it at the first bullet. Go ahead and make me a attack roll, please.
Ah,
What's
why?
it to hit?
That is 11.
No, even as you throw the rock, it scatters across the outside of this thing's hardened shell, breaking into small pieces and scattering behind it. As your initial onslaught or your initial throw was unable to penetrate its thick hide.
It should be 13.
Even way doesn't hit.
Why 13?
It's plus 9, isn't it?
For giant ape.
8, it was... Yeah, it's plus 9, so it should be
Yeah, you rolled a 4.
11. Oh, wait, oh, yeah. Oh.
It's fine.
I'm getting
Don't
past-
worry. Jamie
It
came
missed
to,
either.
when we did this the first time, Jamie was like, I had miscalculated, I got 1 hit point. No, he did miscalculate. He wasn't on 1 hit point, he was on 12.
Yep.
So I've
Me and
given
maths are
him
not great.
So I've given him a special system which means he can't screw up anymore.
Oh, you watch. I'll somehow screw up.
That's why I've got
So
the
does he have a calculator?
Yeah, I built
Pretty
a
much.
calculator for him.
It's all good.
Yeah, so effectively, if you screw up, I'm going to go to your character sheet and I'm going to just shout how at you.
How? How have you done this? What
So-
is this madness?
Yeah, is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you throw the rock, it scatters across the outside of this, unable to really do that much. If you want to move, go ahead. Ghaakt, your turn. Keep in mind,
Alright.
no short or long rest. Using spell slots will be permanent.
Yeah.
And I want to stay back.
Alright, I'm gonna...
I'm going to put this next to your
Well-
icon.
Yeah.
Got 2 big boys up close together. I'm gonna shatter between the 2 of them.
Okay, what save is that? It's a con.
Con, yes.
Okay, and because they are underground, they make this with disadvantage.
Ha ha.
Okay, so that is.
And they do have tremor sense, so.
And they have tremor sense, yeah, so even worse. Yep, they both fail spectacularly. The highest of their two rolls was an 8.
Ha!
And what, D8 for the damage?
Yeah, so 3d8. I believe. Yep.
3d8.
So that is 7 points of thunder damage. Not much.
Is that each?
That's each, yeah.
Okay.
So they each take 7 points of thunder damage, which is off of their armor.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not direct.
But he's
Yeah.
not. But he's not within melee range, so he takes no damage.
Oh yeah, it's only within me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I threw the rock.
Yeah. As you cast Shatter, a little bit of the crystals on the outside of them begins to break off and splinter into the various areas around them as these things continue to advance. Rook, you are going at the same time as this shatter occurs. You watch as this
Awesome.
thunder wave travels forward as a viol is played, and the area around it just expands in this wave of thunderous noise.
Excellent. Right, Infernal, we're going to do the same ordeal as normal?
Sure.
Cool, I'm going to wait and hold my turn and prepare myself for their arrival.
Just to be clear, you have to move, otherwise you lose your movement.
Moved. Alright.
Okay, so you move and you hold your turn.
Yep.
Okay, so you're waiting for one of them to get within range and for advantage to be granted.
Yep.
Okay. End of your turn. This bullet comes up. It is going to use its deadly leap on you.
Yep.
Does a 16 doesn't hit you. Dang.
Oh yeah, these guys only have one attack.
Yeah.
If they don't hit, you're fine.
Yeah.
If they do hit, you're dead.
As this
Yeah,
thing,
they
as
are
the thing
bigger.
bounds forward, its mouth comes up, the jaws opening. You've seen this before. As you raise your axe and you jam the axe between the upper and lower portion of its mouth, as you quickly bat it away and have your axe in place, waiting for Bern's blades to come into effect. Speaking of which, Bern,
Alright.
your chainsaw blades.
Yeah.
As the metallic saw blades spin around, coming around across the side of this thing and skimming across, they come in behind and they begin to attack it. Go ahead and make 2 attacks with advantage, please, Bern. And Rook, I would like you also to make me your 2 attacks with advantage.
Cool.
And that hits. Wait, 18 hits, right?
18 just hits, yeah.
12.
So that hits, yep. And second
Oh,
attack.
that doesn't.
Didn't mean to roll.
Is it only for this fight that I can't cast Polymorph again?
8.
You just
What do you
lose
mean
the-
this fight? This is
Yeah,
one long
it's like
fight.
one long ass fight. So then, once we kill these, the next one comes in.
There's no break. Yeah, so go ahead, because you are enlarged, go ahead and roll your d12 plus d4. And have you already
There
rolled
is
your
no
damage,
break,
Bern?
there are no Kit Kats.
Yep, exactly. You can re-roll the 1, and you can also re-roll the 2, so...
Oh, max
perfect.
damage. That's 13.
Yeah, technically better.
3 and a 1.
Yeah.
It's 1 better.
13
So,
max damage.
13 points of damage versus number 1.
Excellent.
Okay, one of your blades takes 8 points of damage. Okay. And how much damage did you do, Jamie? It was 5 plus 4, so 9?
Yeah.
Or no. Yes.
No,
How much points
Yeah.
of damage?
5 plus 4 is 9. Okay. He did 9 points of
How much
damage.
damage is mine take?
No.
8.
Yeah. Yeah.
8.
Yeah, 8. 8 from that. As the saw blades carve in, they break across the back portion of it. The crystals shatter off into different directions as Rook raises his axe, swinging down, cleaving into the top portion of this before pulling it back for a second strike. As the second one comes in, it clangs off of the side of the armor, unable to really break into it.
Perfect.
You can see a few battle scars on these ones, by the way. Seemingly these are the ones you fought before.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they know the strategy. Okay.
So, and they hold a grudge.
At least one of them does. And the thing is, they've all got battle scars, so they're probably ones that have been reused.
Right.
So I'm
Okay.
guessing these aren't ones that these are ones that would surrender.
These are ones that even if killed will be resurrected.
Oh.
Because
so-
because even if you cleave this thing in half, they'll heal it back to full for the sake of it. They earn enough money that all they really need is the diamond import. So, and if it's particularly battle scarred, it will survive, which is what these things are. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, end of Bern's turn and the held action. The second one is going to use its standing leap to jump to this location. Actually, no, it has 20 feet of burrow, so 5, 10,
Get to here.
15. Yeah, it can't because big monk's in the way, so it's going to jump at big monkey.
Big monkey.
Big monkey. Alright, big ape. I assume a 23 hits you.
Yeah.
Love
I
to
mean-
use that versus Rook, but oh well.
The big. You
Get ready
should
to
know this
take
by
like
now.
50 damage there. Sudz.
You should know this by now.
Big monkey has like 12 AC.
Yeah,
That's
it does.
Yeah, Sudz, be ready to take like 50 damage.
Yeah, these things are
I
nuts.
just wait another 12 years for my turn to begin.
Okay, you take 26 points of piercing damage and 15 points of cold damage. So that is 41.
I'm
Points
just
of
gonna check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I just look like it. Okay.
And you can use polymorph as much as you need. It's only conjure animals, which is limited.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So you
then.
can use polymorph as much as you need, but you can only cast it on yourself. That's the limit.
I mean, I was only planning on using it on myself. So.
So, how much did your monkey form had?
Had 147,
Okay, so it's just taken 41, putting it down to 106.
106.
Okay, I'm just going to keep track of this as well, just so we can compare notes. And make me
Yeah.
a con save with advantage from Warcaster using the giant ape's constitution.
The giant
Oh,
ape's
boy.
constitution.
And you've got to beat a DC of
Nice.
20.
Nice.
I beat it.
Beat it. As you hold firm in your concentration, as this thing leaps towards you, grabs onto your giant ape arm and tears into it. You feel the pain sink through, and you realize that if that had been an actual attack against you, that would have hurt.
Yeah, that would have almost killed me.
And the fact that you're larger seems to help resist against this thing. Yeah, as that thing does.
These are medium creatures, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of wish I would have went with the lizard.
No,
I
they're
could've
large.
ate them.
You could have swallowed it, yeah. However, the
Yeah,
main...
I could have ate them.
They're large creatures.
Oh, they're large creatures. Sorry. Yeah.
Still.
Anyway.
Well, I still would have been bigger than that because you would have been large. I could've
So,
ate.
Sasha.
You shit.
Hey, my time.
That's come.
Right. Here's something that I've been forgetting. I've got Divine Strike.
Correct.
Since I have the ability to infuse my weapons with the fiery power of the forge, that's not going to do anything against these guys at all, is it?
You don't know. It's an additional D8 fire damage.
Oh, I know. It'll do something, but, like, it's not going to do anything fantastic.
Maybe.
Actually.
I would, however, like to quickly check that they are made of crystal, yes?
No, the outside of them is coated in what looks to be this glassy ice. The first
Okay.
one is no longer covered in that. It is a hard, kind of tough, metallic almost exterior to the top of it. Then it goes into a
Oh.
hardened scales underneath. And then it goes into a very slight squishiness for its belly, but that is very unexposed.
Okay. In that case, what my plan essentially consists of, and how far away am I from the min spaces?
You are one tile below the second one, and Rook is between you and the first one.
Okay.
So you're slightly to
So-
his right.
So if I were to say activate Spirit Guardians, I could in fact hit both of them.
Yes.
Well, you know what I'm doing then, Chris. Spirit
what-
Guardian!
What level are you casting at?
I'm casting it at 3rd level. You know, keep it simple for the moment.
Okay. And it's 3D8.
These things are likely to only get harder.
3d8, correct?
3d8, yes.
Okay.
And
Just
a
because-
wisdom save.
Just because this is probably going to be repeat damage, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to move.
Yeah, that's why you have no D4s here as well.
Yeah, for the various things such as healing potions, which is what these are for. So, in which case, it's a wisdom save, you said.
Wisdom save, yes.
Number 1, that's cocked. Shame, that would have been a success, but it fails now. And the second one also fails. So take the full 3d8 radiant damage. Ooh, that was 20 points of radiant damage to each of them.
Yeah!
Dang, that's good damage. Breaking,
Taste the Tauren's holy fire, you bitches.
yeah, breaking the shell off of the icy shell off of the second one. You raise your hammer up, slam it into your shield, and as you do, these red wyrmlings begin to pop out of all sides and kind of go around you and begin to bite into them as they proceed to both take damage. The first one is very off put by this, but it doesn't seem to be too worried.
Remind me, I can't do any more spells with my bonus
No,
action,
you
can I?
can't.
In that case, I'm going to essentially use my bonus action to do my usual thing of like bigging us up, and I'm gonna spank my shield like, boom boom, tch, boom boom. Tch.
Okay. All right. You rolled a 4.
Okay,
That is
that's not great.
That is added to the list. And typically getting higher than 10 will get you more rewards, lower than 10 will lower your rewards, but it can be counteracted easily enough by a high roll. Killing something means you get an increased value to that. So, as you begin to big this all up, the end of your turn, these two run forward and proceed to attack them. As they go forward, these two, this one takes the majority of the hit, blocking it, as the Tiefling warrior raises her shield and blocks that one also, as these two individuals proceed to come in and flank as well as begin to strike. He unleashes a few arrows into these two, as they proceed to be weakened but not beaten back by any means. They seem to be more skilled than the traditional individuals you're used to seeing in this arena. So, I'm just going to lower the music a little bit. Okay. So, at this point, back to the top of the initiative. Monkey.
Oh boy.
Rawr.
Alright, advantage. How many hits do you get?
2.
Alright, make me those attacks with advantage, please. Wait, that's your damage?
Yeah. It's 3d10, Chris.
Oh no. Oh boy, 28.
Oh, that's a
plus
25. 28.
28 plus
plus
what?
like 6 or
28 plus 6.
34 points of damage on the first one. This is versus number 2, correct?
Yep.
Alright. Next attack, please. Dang, that thing's strong. Oh, that was close. Okay. That is 18 plus 6 is 24. That thing is... that thing's bloodied by that. Okay. Yeah. You run up to that thing, you take 2 swings at it, and with each swing breaking through a portion of its back, one punch fist is brought down, cracking through the central armor as you hear it release a little bit of air as its mouth opens wide. As you do so, you slam your fist in for a punch on the underside of its jaw. There is a solid crack as you do so, as you pull back your slight onslaught, and you pound your chest, being very aware of the fact that this thing is butchered. Rook and Ghaakt. You two are going at the same time here.
Okay.
You just
Yeah?
seen this craziness happen.
Yeah, you just see Malcolm in his giant ape form with 2 attacks. Almost kill a bullet as this thing is badly injured.
My God. No,
Oh, which
well,
one's
on,
badly
Rook, you
injured?
can't
The green
lose
one or the
to
blue
that.
one?
Huh?
Is that the green one or the blue one?
Green one's pretty bad, yeah.
I see.
Come on, Rook, you can't lose to him.
no, I'm gonna kill. Well, I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna fight the blue one. Gonna
Alright.
hit.
Give me 2 attack rolls with advantage, please.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll
Apparently I've
move
clicked
these
off the
dice back
page.
real quick. First attack. Hits. Are you using Great Weapon Master, by the way?
35,
I assume
40,
you
No.
because of the high AC.
50.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, second attack. That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Bam.
Alright. So
Alright.
I need that.
There you go.
And if you want to make your bonus action attack as well at the same time, we can roll all of your dice together for your
Yeah.
total
Sod
damage.
it. Do that.
Alright.
Ah, so close to another crit.
Almost a second crit. Alright, but that's another hit. So if you want to go ahead and you want to roll all of these dice except the d10. So that
Plus 15.
plus 15, re-rolling 1s and 2s. So
How many ones?
that,
Uh,
that, and that.
Bam.
To those 3. Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
33.
Okay,
Plus 15.
33 plus 15, 48
40.
points of damage.
Forty.
Wow. Yeah, with 3 quick attacks. The first one slamming down to into the shoulder blade of this thing. You rake your axe back through and strike up at its lower jaw where you see a weakness. As you do, you capitalize on that, kicking back off of that thing's mouth before going in for another strike against the same location on the jaw. You watch as it clicks and cracks as its jaw seems to be mangled from the attack, but it's still standing, but badly injured, more so than the green one.
There you go.
All right. Did you want to do anything else, or was that it? Guess you're. Oh no, that is it. Unless you.
I gotta say that is it.
Yeah. Okay. Ghaakt.
Well, seeing what is.
Infernal.
Ghaakt still has to go first because the initiative. Ghaakt goes.
Well,
they go at the same
seeing-
time because they got the same initiative.
I was going to bane these
Oh.
worms, but seeing what Malcolm just did. What
I got
do
this
do
one.
now.
What would you like to do?
Huh. I mean,
I mean, at this point, just go smack it.
I am doing that. Wait, is the shield down
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shield
The,
on
i-
both
the,
of
ice,
them
the
down.
ice shield has 15 hit points. You,
on both of
these
them?
things are bloodied and they have 100 and something hit points. They're pretty badly injured.
Basically, Sasha,
don't-
and Sasha and Malcolm just kind of obliterated these things.
Less Sasha,
don't
more
kill the
Malcolm
green
and
Less
Rook.
Sasha, more Malcolm, and yeah.
Rook. Yeah.
Don't kill the green one. I have a plan for that one.
Okay, but it's kind of hard. I don't exactly have any single target things, you know.
You can still damage it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, just don't kill it, please. I have a plan for it.
I don't get to
You will
decide
become my friend.
No. Something.
Oh, I
that.
know
I
what he's
can't,
gonna
I kind of
fucking
can't
do.
get to the blue one. Also,
I know what he's gonna do.
Yes,
you
you
can.
know what I'm gonna
You can
do.
do that.
Yeah, you can attack from here.
Yeah. You can swing
From-
around and try and hit it.
Could
It
you
will be
move? Can you move me from over to that corner then?
Okay. Alright. So you
Thank
make.
you.
So you make your attack roll. Do.
It's been a long time since I swung. I think the last time I hit something with this thing was that Yeti.
Yeah, indeed. These
Did
things are
then
high
complete-
AC though, so this is going to be a little bit difficult. Yeah, that
It was
doesn't hit.
completely.
Unless you got a plus, unless you got a plus 10 to hit, that doesn't hit. As you swing in with your VL, the rock construction of it smashes against the exterior of this thing, as it pulls itself back, but ultimately clangs off of the outside of its hardened hide.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too!
Monster One's turn. Wisdom saving throw succeeds on a 16. So it takes 3d8 radiant damage. As it takes half of that, taking 8. Oof. Took it nasty.
How dead is it?
It's not really bad. It's just bad. By the way, just for clarification for those watching or who have played before, bloodied is typically bad. Really bad is when they're hitting single digits, or at the very least the teens, if their hit points are high.
I'm just gonna borrow these two.
What are you gonna borrow?
He borrowed some D6.
Yep.
Why? Do you do additional d6 as well? Or...
No.
No, it's for another attack. Probably.
Yeah. My other attack does d6 damage.
Oh, you're
Oh
right.
yeah, his other attack does 7d6.
Wait, you have another attack other than the rock attack?
No, the rock attack does
Oh.
7d6.
7d6. Okay. Yeah, and make sure to add the d4 onto that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bullet. Hating Rook is going to attack him. Because Rook is the major threat. Okay,
To that one at least.
Rook. That's a natural 20.
Yes. Wow.
Okay, Rook.
Fine.
Yeah,
Is it
sure,
bad?
it's fine.
Well, yeah, no, I've taken it before.
Someone be ready to use healing spells. Sash.
Yes, please, Sasha.
Me, Sasha, use a healing spell? What are
Yeah.
you on?
Almost as if he's a cleric.
I know, right? The cleric. Really do some healing. I mean, come on, even the necromancer cleric
Okay.
does.
You take. I need to roll the other forms of damage. That's bad when I have to say that. Oh my goodness.
It's still reduced by 3.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. You take 17 points of cold damage.
Oh, I don't want to hear the other
They started
number.
with the cold damage. Oh.
Yeah. And 67 points of piercing damage, reduced by 3 to 64. As this thing reaches up and its maw grabs onto you and tears through your armor. As you look down at your armor, you are in shreds and ribbons as this thing tears through your form. How many hit points do you have?
I've totally got 7, I'm fine.
When-
Tis just a flesh wound.
Yeah, you went from... You had what? 6... You had...
88. Went from 88 to 7.
Yeah, that...
Okay.
That's... Yeah, that's a lot of damage. So he's bloodied if
That's
you
a
want to
lot
use
of
Heart of
damage.
Immolation.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Wound.
To clarify, how low is the thing that just murdered him?
It's not very bad, but it's bad.
Okay.
It's not looking great.
So, okay.
It is
And
bloody.
how about and what's turn is next?
The green ones?
Yeah.
Oh no, Burns, then the green ones.
Bern.
Okay.
That was a lot of
Burn.
damage. That natural 20 is a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burn.
True.
I can use my Heart of Immolation to heal, but I've got a better healing thing that will get him up pretty damn good fairly
Okay.
quickly.
Which one is the green one focused on right now?
It was focused on the monkey, but depending on how badly depending on if it sent the attack on Jamie and what happens next, it will depend on who it focuses on. Right now, it's probably going to be focusing on Malcom. The main thing.
Awesome.
Okay. If you can like make sure that he doesn't get hit or, you know, doesn't die from a hit, that would then I can like get him healed up. Not quite fully,
So
but
you're
like
not
a
using Heart of
decent
Immolation.
Oh no, I'm trying to work out whether I want to use Heart of Immolation as in its attack mode or its healing mode.
Okay, well, damage mode, it will hit both of them.
Mhm.
Healing mode will hit Big Monkey and Rook.
And both of you have
Which are
lost
the
health.
two that, yes,
To the two
which
who
are
have been
the two
injured.
that lost
The
health.
only two who have been injured this fight.
My sword's been injured. Come on, Chris.
It can't be healed!
To be
There
fair, this is a very divine spell, as in I was literally gifted it by a goddess.
Doesn't mean it can
but
heal
yeah,
weapons.
sure. Let's go healing. I spend my reaction
Okay.
to cast Heart of Immolation.
Okay, what's the healing?
That will be. How much is the healing? I think it's 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is +4 now.
Okay. Oh. Wow.
2-1. Wow. Oof. Ouch.
For a 4th level spell, that's terrible. Are you sure it's only 2d8? Oh yeah, it's because it hits everybody within its range, isn't it? It's just because it's on 2 creatures here. So,
that's how much?
7 points of healing.
So,
How much?
7 points of healing.
Perfect.
It's a 4th level reaction spell.
It's fine. I got 14.
Yeah,
Just less flesh wounds.
this is why I wanted to do the attack, because its healing is not fantastic, but its damage is.
Alright, Bern, what you doing? The blades are gonna...
Yeah, I'm gonna go next to the monkey, keeping his attention there.
And slash.
Yeah.
Alright, make me 2 attack rolls with advantage, please. Success. And failure. Alright.
That's 10.
10 points of damage. Good.
And I'm gonna whoopity-hoo. Please survive.
Heartbeat. How much does he get? 2d4? Don't know why you rolled those two.
8.
Gains 8. You got 8 temporary hit points. So add that into the blue column, Jamie.
Right, hang on, 1 sec. And...
Blue column. So
8.
8.
I hope this helps you live.
There we go.
Like last time.
This new calculator is pretty good. I do like it.
I got me, so do I. Means I can't mess up.
It only works on people who don't have spells though. So everybody else other than you is screwed on Sunday campaign.
Wait, why?
Because it goes onto your overlay and it's a simple calculator, but it takes up a lot of RAM.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, end of Bern's turn. It's the other one, and it is going to continue its onslaught on Mr. Yeti.
Smack.
That is a total of 16.
I mean, you don't have to ask.
It hits. Yeah. Yeah,
And,
Jamie there took a pretty hefty hit. I'm just gonna go to my favorite site. And I'm just gonna see how much I did in terms of average damage. 4 plus 4d10. What is the average roll for this? The most average roll that I could have gotten was 78 damage. That was with the additional plus... How much was it? 17 cold damage?
16, I believe.
It was 17.
Yeah,
So you took a total of 84 points of damage, which is a 3.04 chance on my thing, which is slightly above average. Yeah, cool. That's a lot of damage. Minimum would have been 16 if I'd rolled all ones.
Anyways, I take how much damage from its attack?
I'm just gonna roll that now. I was just interested in the other fact that I rolled stupid high damage.
Just hope he doesn't get like a natural 20. Oh no, he doesn't. Got 16, didn't he?
You take...
I mean, I can take a nat 20 hit.
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
You take 34 points of piercing damage and 11 points of cold damage.
So 45.
So 45 points of damage. That should put you on 61.
68. Because I got healed, remember?
Ah, yes.
Took me up to 113 and then down to 68.
Yes, yeah. You're right. I forgot to add the healing on my end. So yeah, that's 6. So that puts you on 68 hit points. So you are now bloodied. If you would like to go ahead and roll me a concentration check, please, versus the damage there, which was a total of 45. What did we say?
Yeah, 45.
So that's a DC of 22. That succeeds.
That succeeds.
By how much?
By 2.
By 2. So it's got a +6 to its con?
+4.
He's got +4, so he makes the DC. It's 18.
Oh, the DC was 22. Oh, I thought it was 20. Sorry.
No, 22, so he makes the DC. Alright.
Yeah, I met.
Woo! That was a high DC.
They're really high DC.
These things are monstrous if they land their hits. Liam would be dead if this thing attacked.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, Leo would be dead if an ant attacked him.
that is true.
Alright, so end of its turn. Sasha. Oh, I forgot to do its wisdom save to see if it failed. It's failed its thing. How much radiant damage does it take? This won't matter, you can't, even if you roll max, it won't kill it. 18.
18.
Okay, but it
Not too
does
bad.
leave it worse than 1, so they are both very badly wounded.
So, one hit from me could kill this thing.
Yeah, you can probably one hit each of them.
But I have other plans for this.
Convenient.
I have other plans for that one, though.
So Sasha, what would you like to do? It's your turn.
I'm going to be casting Life Transference on Rook. You're the one who's dying, right?
Yeah.
What
yeah,
level?
I have a flesh wound. That's less than a flesh wound now.
3rd level again. I mean,
That's
I-
3d10?
no, it's I think it's 4d8.
Okay.
Yeah, 48 points of necrotic damage to me, and
And
then
double that
that's
to-
doubled.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have access to your character sheet.
Yes.
Okay. Rolling that, that is 24 necrotic damage to you. Rook, you are healed by
Awesome.
48.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
literally a drop in the ocean for me.
Yeah. That puts him back up to 62. You mitigated most of the damage. Wow.
God,
And there's the 4th level spell which healed 8.
Very true. Yeah, it did not roll well. And I think I might buff
I need
Heart
to
of,
buff that a bit.
I think I'm gonna buff
Yeah.
Heart of Immolation a bit. I might make it so that actually what I'll probably do is I'll have it roll something like 68, but then you have to divide the healing amongst targets,
Chris,
or 8d8 or something like that.
that healing when a cantrip did more healing than a 4th level spell.
Oh, very true. All right, so end of Sasha's turn.
My turn.
Yes, knocking the counter up by 1 on Bern and I don't know why yours keeps wobbling.
I don't know.
You got like a faulty D10 or something.
Probably. Like
Alright.
D4. It is a little D4
Miss-
actually.
Mr. Monk.
Now,
is
I got
actually a
a
little bit
question
deeper.
for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yes.
I forgot something.
Oh no.
Take the
By the way, there is bonus damage that you don't know.
you what's your AC? 12?
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind. It's beast shape you get your monk stuff from. Never mind. I was doing it wrong. Carry on as normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's me. That's me being stupid. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, my question is, if I grab this one and chuck it at this one using the rock attack,
Oh yeah, that's
would
right.
it take the damage as well?
Yes. However, you would be intervening with somebody else's fight. Speaking of which, in their fight they managed to down one of them, but then they fight in this one.
I think he means picking up this one and throwing it at this one.
Is that what you mean? Because
Well, I didn't know we could. I didn't know we could.
No, you're
intervene.
not allowed to intervene with the other team unless they're about to die.
Damn. All right, fine. Then I'll just punch it.
Okay. Make your attack with advantage. That hits. Doing a 24.
24 again.
24 points of damage is enough to kill it. As you bring your fist down, you crash into the skull of this one. Make me a d20 roll.
Make a D20. How glorious is your
Yep. How glorious is your kill?
Okay.
This is
let's
with
see.
this is with a bonus because of the killing blow. Okay.
Not very much.
So that comes to a 10.
Okay.
Alright, and the next attack versus them. Also this.
Yep.
Come on, back up.
Make me the attack
Come
roll.
on. Get up there. Nope.
Ooh,
Come on.
ooh, hits and does 12 plus 6 is 18. Not enough. As you go in for the other attack on this one, you swing in and crack against its back. This thing is looking... Yeah, it's looking terrible.
It is looking untasty.
Yeah. Rook and Ghaakt, your turn.
Rook,
Right.
you do the thing.
Right. Well, I'm gonna swing at it.
Alright. Make me a smack with advantage.
Make you a schmack. A livid because he made a flesh wound.
Okay. That does just
Completely
hit on an
forgot to do
18,
anything
so
with
go
my
ahead and
bonus
roll
action.
your... go ahead and roll your 1d12 plus your d4, just in case you manage to kill it. Because oh, you can re-roll the 1. I mean, it's unnecessary, but hey, it's good damage. Alright, 17. This one, as you cleave into it with your axe, with the first hit, you break the top portion of it as it also collapses to the ground. The crowd cheers. Make me that d20 roll. And because you are a favoured champion, you get an additional bonus to this compared to what Sudz got.
Yeah.
So that makes that a 17.
Damn.
All right. That first round is up. Are you calling the second wave straight away?
Let's back up a bit.
Yeah. So are you calling the second wave straight away?
And once Sudz backs up, yeah. I'm out.
Okay.
I can make it there in one movement.
Yeah. No, that's fine. It's not a matter of if you can make that. It's are you calling it straight away or taking a break turn?
Well, as soon as I make it back here, then yeah, call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
ready.
you call it
I
straight
make
away.
a loud noise to call the next
Yeah.
one. I make a loud noise and move my hand towards the announcer person, and I give the "bring it on" thing with my hand.
Okay. Sasha, did you want to move up at all?
The Great Wall of the Dawn.
Is there any way I can move up so that my like out and then into range so that my thing will proc again?
Well, both of them are dead. It's just a matter of moving up for the next wave.
Okay, then in that case, I'm gonna go like near the front, just to basically act as like a buffer line so anything that comes forward is gonna
Okay. So
head
that's
for
a
me
good
because
spot.
I'm
Basically,
strong.
Ghaakt, did you want to move back at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my. Well, I was about to click and drag my token, but yeah, I'd like to very much go back to the safety of my giant hairy friends.
Okay. And hang out there. All right. With that all said and done, you call on the second wave. This team is still having a little bit of a struggle with this one, but ultimately nobody is. Someone is injured, but not gravely, as they're going to take an additional round dealing with that. As your second wave is called upon.
Oh god.
As following this one,
I
as
like
the
that when
large
it was
gate
one thing.
is opened up, you see a large stalag tiger, one of the ones you've faced before, along with its two younger one of the two younger stalag tigers that also come out with it, as it is going to begin its initiative. This thing's speed is enough to bring it into melee range, so if you'd like to move your blades there, Infernal, as it's enough to bring it into melee range. These two, this one's going to swing around here, and this one's going to start coming around this way. Alright. Malcom, top of the round. Wisdom save for this one and this one. Mama rolled a natural 20, so she's fine. And this one is suffering.
Okay. Are you gonna move these to this one?
Yeah, I can just do this.
So we start
you
back
can't
at the top
do
of the
your
initiative,
turn.
or is it my turn?
Yeah,
now?
I know.
Alright,
but, you can hold your action though.
Yeah, I'll hold my action to attack when.
No, I
I
don't
get it,
move the
okay.
initiative, it stays the same.
Yeah, the initiative. Sasha is always at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fair.
I mean,
I mean,
still does
isn't that
damage,
just
even if
Sasha
not your
all
turn.
the time?
That's true.
Yeah.
except for the time you got that 19.
Apart from that one time, yeah. I'm real proud of that. Like it's my one good moment.
Now, Chris, are these enemy 2 or are they
Yeah.
go on enemy 1?
They're gonna go on. Oh, they're enemy 2. This one's enemy
Yeah,
1.
this one's yeah.
Perfect.
I am just grabbing this thing's improv stats because apparently I don't have them. Alright, these things are just beefed up saber-toothed tigers. Fits. Alright.
Alright, so is it back to the top of the initiative, or
back to the
is it
top
my
of the
turn
initiative,
now?
so it's Malcom.
I'm gonna be holding my action for getting advantage with the
Okay.
blade.
You're holding your action for the 2 attacks. Alright.
Yep.
Rook and Ghaakt.
Can I use my bonus action but hold my action?
No, unfortunately not.
No, I can't. Right, okay, then I'm just gonna hold my action.
Okay, for the
I'm
same
gonna
thing.
bane.
Yep. What were you gonna do, Ghaakt?
I'm gonna bane the 3 tigers.
Right, let's see which ones are affected. Mama succeeds. Baba 1 fails. Baba 2 fails. So the two.
I point finger guns at the 3 of them and just go pew pew.
Pew. As you do, the mama just seems to shrug it off, but the 2 little ones are a little bit more offended. For one reason or another. Alright. Is that your round?
Yep.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Okay, and Rook's holding his turn, so Mama's gonna go on for 2 strikes against Rook, because he's the big target.
Right.
Rook! So, it is going to make...
It hits 142. Well,
Yep, of course. That is, however, a 26 to hit. And its bite, and its claw is a natural 1. As it goes to take a swing, it clangs off the outside, unable to rake through your armor. Okay, the bite does...
Did you roll how much damage they took?
You take 16 points of piercing damage. So remove.
move 3 from that, and then my temp as well.
Oh. Yes. So remove 3 from that. What did I say? 16.
Yep. So that's
Yep,
13.
So that's 13. Then remove your
So I
temp.
take a
that's
total of 5.
Yep. And then remove your temp off of your.
Yeah.
Off your
I can
Did they damage-
live with that, you know.
yeah. Small math is easy. High
Yeah.
math not so much.
Did they take damage from Spirit Guardians?
She didn't, because she rolled a nat 20. Oh wait, no, that's
no,
that's
no,
her.
it's
It's still half
hard.
damage.
I just didn't roll the damage. Okay, so she
Yeah,
takes 8.
That's
hits
what I
it.
mean.
Yeah. No, sorry, that was my fault.
Oh, and it was their turn, so they have to make the roll again.
Yep,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just gonna write down their HPs. So I forgot to do that.
Yeah, we were just fighting something that doesn't have an HP.
Look! It's called improv.
It's brilliant. I love it when things don't have HP. God knows if they're gonna die.
Yeah.
God knows sure well I have got HP.
Alright. Alright. Just so you're aware, by the way, these things have thick fur and shards of rock that stick out of their skin. So these things
Okay.
are hide. Probably not as tough as a bullet, but still tough. So, Mama took 8 to begin with. Her that. Then she dealt that much damage, so nothing matters there. And then beginning of her turn, does she succeed? No. So she takes an additional 21. Oof.
Oof.
Yeah. Ow.
You know, technically, I don't have to move. I forgot about that. I could technically hit this one from
Oh
where
yeah,
I
you
am.
have reach.
Yeah,
Also,
I have
you are
temporary
technically
reach.
adjacent. Because it's just not showing.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
you're-
You guys are.
Yeah, true.
Okay. So. End of Mama's turn. Bern.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh, also, we never ended off that last round, so you're on 4, Sasha's on 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Alright, there and there.
Alright, make your 2 attacks, people.
Right.
Alright.
With advantage.
We have advantage.
So.
That is
Oof.
crap.
Malcolm and Rook just look at each other and nod.
That doesn't hit Rook, but that second one does hit.
Right.
Don't forget Bane.
Bane doesn't matter on if they're attacking.
11. 11 damage from my first attack.
Wow, those rolls.
Yeah,
Wow.
I rolled pretty bad.
That's
Yeah,
21
okay.
damage for me.
Wait, so you did...
That makes up for it.
Oh, now that's good.
Okay, hold on. Hold up.
Alright, Chris, get ready. I think the small tiger is dead.
Hold on, I haven't calculated its first lot of damage yet.
Woo!
How much is that?
6.
46. Yeah, wait, does it double the +6 as well?
No.
Okay, so yeah, 46.
46! You overkilled it by 1 HP.
Small tiger's dead.
Make me a d20 roll, please, for your kill there. Yeah, small tiger's gone. Dang, from full to 0 in 1 turn.
Aww, and then I got a
Did he get
3.
advantage because he destroyed
I will say I will give you that reroll just because that was a... It got onto the battlefield and you just tore that thing up.
it? That's bad.
There we go.
Happy
Yeah.
days.
And the mama took 11.
Mama took 11.
That
Okay.
11.
Now, because this is technically all happening at the same time, I'm gonna say because this was your second attack, you rolled that damage, right?
The crit? Yeah.
Okay. Bern, was it the first or the second attack that hit?
Well, what do you mean?
You took 11 damage. Was that the first or the second attack?
Well, that was with my second
That was-
sword, so this one. But the other one I took the mama. So.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
okay. In which case, it took 11 damage. So puts it at that much. Okay. And
Yeah.
Rook, did you land a hit? At the end.
Yep, I did 18.
18 points of damage versus Mama.
Yep.
All right.
Did you only hit one?
Okay, that was
I'm
on
back
your
there.
second attack though. So you watch as one of the baboos is injured, going into bloodied and then eventually death. She proceeds to go berserk, and your 18 damage is halved.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, as she is not happy. All right.
Would I technically have advantage against her with the metallurgy there?
No, it would have to be here, or it will be in one of these three.
And that means that he wouldn't.
Who's the real monsters here?
Yeah, I wonder. All right, end of Bern's turn. Yeah.
Hold on. Eh.
What do you mean, eh?
Engage the
Alright,
Oh.
2d4 temporary hit points, plus 3. Oh, 11 points of temporary hit points.
Nice.
Yeah, that puts me up to 79.
See, this is what happens when this around Bern. Cause all this chaos.
Shut up, I was here.
Alright, this thing's climbing over here. It's coming to say
Oh
hi.
Christ!
Who's attacking me?
Yeah, probably. Actually, no, it's going to attack Rook because there's advantage.
God damn it.
Alright, natural 20.
Oh, god damn it.
Followed by a second natural 20.
Oh no. I'm not having a good time here.
Yeah, you're not.
Rip Rook.
Okay, that
Everyone else.
is. So that's. That is.
That's not good, is what it is.
That is.
God.
That is 13 minus 3, so 10 points of piercing damage.
Alright. Perfect.
Thank God that was the baby and not the mama.
I know,
Well,
right?
Mama's still mad. So
Yeah, she's still
And
mad. so
20
it's not
points
good
of
deal with it
slashing
later.
damage, minus 3 is 17.
Jesus Christ. Right. Okay.
Sasha, so about that second life transfusion. My God.
Yeah, you're on your own now, guy.
Oh, come on, you can heal yourself and then heal
Alright,
them.
and as it enters the thing for the first time, makes a wisdom save. That even with that's a natural 20 minus the d4 wouldn't matter. So that was a natural 20. Okay, I'm leaving that dice there. You can keep rolling the natural 20s.
God. I don't
And-
like natural 20s.
Half damage?
I think I have a
Half
phobia of them.
damage. 5. Taking it to that. Alright, end of its turn. Sasha.
Oh shit.
Okay, so the lowest health right now.
Who's on the lowest
Who
health?
has the lowest health?
Rook.
What is
Rook.
it?
He's the
I'm
only
on
one taking
30.
hits.
You're on 13?
30.
30. Oh, you're fine.
He has 58 capable hit points. 'Cause he's
Oh,
30
you're
out of 88.
fine. Stop complaining.
Oh no, it's flesh wound. I just don't like the number 20 anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I get you there. I get you there. Okay, here's what I'm gonna go for. How many enemies are left? Because again, I can't see.
One big, one small. And the big one's enraged.
Okay, and are both of them inside my
Yes.
my bubble?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. If I were to say move away and then move back in, move back in.
We've already established that doesn't work.
It's the first time they enter.
Okay.
It's the first time they enter
On a
on their
round.
turn, so that doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, then there is but one thing I can do. Question: did you just go below half hit points?
Yeah.
Did I- Does that mean my thing can activate, or is it too late now?
Heart of Immolation,
Yep.
if you want to.
I would like to activate it on the attack version and go whoop.
Okay.
Or just,
What save are they making?
I believe it is a dexterity. I will double check quickly though. Yes. Dexterity. And
Okay.
the damage is 5d8.
Both of them fail.
Excellent. 5d8 damage.
What spell is this?
Heart of Immolation on the attack version.
Yeah.
Okay.
24.
So that's 5d8, so that's 24 points of fire damage
Yep.
to the two of them, and they are pushed outside of your radius,
That is correct.
which is 15 feet, correct?
Yeah.
It is... Yes, 15 feet.
Okay, so they are no longer in Spirit Guardian range.
Which means... No, actually, no. I don't think I can activate it. Can I? No.
Okay.
I will move forward though towards them, basically as a I'm here and I'm your enemy, not this lot. So basically,
Which one?
Which way? The big one? Are you moving in front of Rook, or are you going to move in front of the small one?
Which one has the most health?
The
Big one.
big one.
Then I'm going to move in front of the big one.
All right.
And with my bonus action, I'm gonna basically do another beat my shield like rah,
Okay.
like
You still have your
taunting
action.
angry. Oh shit, I do.
Because that
don't
was your
I?
Heart of Immolation, which allowed you to do retroactively.
Shit a dick. Yes, I do. I can do that. Okay.
Oh no. Shit.
In that case, fuck me. I am going to. I'm gonna pop a. Can I get in range to like actually touch the big guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop me an inflict wounds at second level.
All right. So that is 4d10. Attack roll made against it. Natural 20.
Oh yes.
That is
Oh yeah.
a total of 29 points of necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
But it's halved because it is raging. Or enraged,
Eat it.
sorry.
Eat a dick. I'm gonna kill you anyway.
Oh, so it has a better rage. Okay.
Yes, it is resistant to everything.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the
Don't
one. That's
think
that's
it liked its little baby
that's
die.
one of two abilities which I remember. The second one I'm going to be using when it gets to its turn.
Oh my god.
All right. So, Malcom, Ghaakt, and Rook. Starting with Malcom.
Kaboom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till I can get advantage again.
All right, Rook and Ghaakt.
What does enraged mean? Does it get additional tax as well?
You don't know. Currently, you know it just seems to be far more resilient to everything.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Excellent.
Charge.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
The other side's
Advantage.
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 All right.
Well, I'm moving there, and I'm gonna hit with both of my.
Okay. Make two of you. Each of you make 2 attacks. So starting with Monkey. Monkey hits. Doing 16 plus 6, which is 22. You hit on your attack, Rook. So if you want to make your second one. So 22 halved is 11. And your second attack does less, does 18 halved, which is 9. Okay, and Rook, if you'd like to do your damage, please. Righty ho, that is 20 plus 10, so 30 damage, halved to 15.
Oh yeah, how did their fight go?
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah,
At least someone's on the ball.
It's gone, but they're going to call the first wave straight away. So they now have their stalactigers in here.
Perfect. All up in here.
Now, can this one see that one's dead over there?
No,
Oh god.
no, it's part of its own clutch.
Okay, just making sure, 'cause they're gonna get wrecked.
Yeah,
It's not my
Instantly
kid. I don't know
enraged.
shit.
yeah, exactly. Take better care of your kids. Shots fired.
Shitty parents.
Makes the other one even worse.
Goddamn anti-vaxxers!
I don't know why this stalactite. I don't know why this stalactite is Rodney Dangerfield.
So, Ghaakt, what would you like to do? Actually, no, Jamie, you still have another attack if you want to use your horns.
I'm gonna horn attack him.
Go ahead,
Kill
make
that
your...
motherfucker.
I mean, he won't be able to with this attack, so... Still hits, though.
Okay.
That's a D6 plus D4.
Bam.
Bam. Doing
7.
7 plus 5 plus 4 even for this one. 7 plus 4 halved is 5.
This is a stupid halved thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it weren't for the halved,
The
it would have gone
problem
down.
is
It's looking bad.
That
though.
being close to it is a bad idea.
I
Ghaakt, what
just
would you like
thought
to
about
do?
that.
Alright, so I need your Bern, I need your professional opinion. Do you think that stalactiger-ling has a higher intelligence than 4?
I mean, it's a beast. Beasts typically don't have high intelligence unless they're sapient.
Yeah, I'd say probably.
Higher than 4.
I'd say he probably does not.
Alright, my options are limited.
We're going to talk it out of fighting.
Look, I know we killed
friends.
your brother, but everything's fine.
No, actually, I was going to tell it a joke.
Oh, it works.
Oh,
Oh, Tasha's hideous laughter. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
that would work.
Yeah. I gotta tell you,
Hyenas can laugh.
I gotta tell you, Chris, this mirror stuff ain't so useful when you're against things that don't cast spells.
That's true, but to be fair, this is an arena fight, so... And you have other means. If it's got low intelligence, you can capitalize on it another way, using illusions.
True.
Ooh. That was only an illusion of Nisrin.
Yeah, it's like a first level spell or bardic inspiration. It's not that hard. It's not that bad for illusory self. And I don't think it's concentration for illusory self, so you're still maintaining Bane.
and hey, you can make behold without.
Oh yeah, here's a good
Queglod.
idea. Hey, here's a good idea. Hey, Bern, do you want me to cast Seeming on you to turn you into its mother?
Seeming works on the same size. I think it can't go any
Okay.
larger or lower.
Yeah.
Also, Seeming's
That's a
5th level,
shame.
so you don't have access to that one just yet.
Oh really? I need to have.
Yes,
You need to have the appropriate level to use the spell, which is... It's just balanced because otherwise you could cast Great Invisibility and Seeming at 3rd level, which is OP.
Didn't let me. Had no issue with me doing that in that dream I had.
Use Seeming. You use Great Invisibility,
Greater invisibility.
which is 4th, which you have access to.
Oh, okay. By the way, yeah, in the next level up, I'm gonna have to go through like a massive spell list overhaul. 'Cause mine's a fucking mess.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same.
Same.
Like,
Nah, I'll be fine.
for starters, healing word's gonna go, and that's getting replaced with regular healing. Because once I get to a high enough level, my mirror version can just touch people and do it through that instead.
Yeah, which I believe is the level after. Or
Yes.
14th level is when you get that.
Although I have to say, that did sound good, but I couldn't see any very decent touch spells. Then again, they don't let you filter that.
Cure wounds.
Yes, that was the one I was talking about.
And mass cure wounds. Anyway, what would you like to do?
Well, I still got one of the. Well, if anything else, I at least prepped for these, and I take out one of my alchemist fire.
Burn, kitty.
Burn, shield your eyes.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I toss it and pyrotechnics it into a flash
Alrighty.
to blind this tiger.
It creates the fire and then creates a firework, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what kind of save is this? Con?
Con.
It fails with a 4.
Haha.
Total. Minus a d4, because why not? 2.
0.
By the way, did throwing the bottle count as my bonus action?
I'll say sure. It's part of the fireworks It's part of the fireworks spell anyway, so.
Sure. In that case, I'm just going to go ahead and take myself over here. 1,
Oh, you're back in
2,
tabletop.
3, 4, 5.
Oh,
So
hello
it's now,
there.
So it's now blinded.
Yep.
And on fire.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think it extinguishes the fire.
oh, if it extinguishes the fire, then I'll remove it.
You can extinguish the fire and then create the
okay.
fireworks or the smoke. So yeah, it's not on
Okay.
fire.
Right. Bane, behave. There we go. Alright, so, I believe that's the end of your turn. So it's now blinded. Burn, you can run away if you wish.
Alright,
Running
So,
away.
Monster 1's turn.
alright, Mama. Let's see this big damage.
Alright, I would like everyone except for Ghaakt, who is behind cover, to make a dex save. Everybody within melee range, which is 5 feet, to make it with disadvantage, please.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna succeed anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, you got a natural 1 there, Sasha. You
Oh.
fall on the floor.
Yeah,
Rook,
I
you
was
failed.
never gonna
Malcom?
succeed this. Like,
4
come
plus
on.
6. I got 10.
Malcolm?
I got
Dex?
14,
Alright, that's not enough.
Oh.
Burn?
of course.
60.
Okay, that's just enough. Okay, Burn, you are pulled 10 feet towards it, but you only take half damage. Actually, no, because you succeed, you don't move. But the rest of you will take the full damage of this.
Oh.
Alright, back
This
to
is
the
gonna be
calculator.
bad.
Here you go.
I'm so glad I moved away.
Do not be 30. Please, dear God.
I believe it's
you
over
each
there.
take 20 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced by 3 for you, Jamie.
Cool, so that's 17.
So 20 points of bludgeoning damage to each of you, half for
Yep.
you, Burn, making it 10 for you. And Ghaakt, because you are behind cover, you watch as as this slag tiger is surrounded, you watch as it begins to spin rapidly. Shards of rock begin to pull in towards it before it scatters them across the arena.
Cool.
Actually, this ranger here is going to get pulled in by that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, he succeeds his dex save, so he just ends up taking 10 damage. By that, as he's scattered by the by the shot of
That
it.
was 14. I rolled my con save and that was a 14.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, DC's 10, so you're fine. Okay.
To clarify, is this the start of its turn?
Yes.
Then it immediately takes my
It
damage.
immediately takes the damage. That's fine. It's going to be full damage, but it's not enough to take it down, even if you rolled max.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Because it's halved because of its effect, so...
Because there's a distinct possibility I, lose it after
Well,
this.
oh yeah, it's enraged. So then make your con save with advantage there, Sasha. What is your total to con?
My +5.
+5. You fail the con save with a 4. That is not enough, and you lose Spirit Guardians. Okay.
Ouch.
Yes, ouch indeed. Okay, I assume you're still in Yeti. Oh yeah, you rolled yours already.
Yeah, I rolled the 14 plus my.
Bern.
Hello.
Roll me a dex save using your charisma for your blades, please.
Okay.
Because they are also within range.
Ooh.
They succeed, so each of them takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage. So if they use a universal pool, that's 20 damage total.
Oh, that's brutal.
They still up?
Nope.
Nope. All right. The two of them shatter and fall to the floor.
They were not supposed to take any AoE effects.
Well,
it's only
you should have
AoE.
known about
It's
this.
only AoE attacks that don't have siege damage.
Oh, this has siege damage. Okay.
Yes, because it's a stalactite and naturally has siege damage. Yeah, certain large creatures which are hardy and made of rock and things like that, such as Tarrasques and dragons, have siege damage because they're large. Or huge in her case. The baby ones don't. This one does though. Okay, that's the end of its turn. Bern.
Snap my fingers.
What form?
1.
Form 1 devastation. Alright. Alright, moving in range. You get, okay. Just gonna say this. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. You forgot, so it's fine.
What?
Make the attack roll with advantage.
What were you gonna say?
It's blinded, so you would have gotten advantage from unseen attacker, but you've already moved within range.
Who cares?
So, yeah.
Am I back, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, sorry, my thing died for a minute there.
It's fine.
So we could. So, am I dead? What happened?
You're still up. You just lost concentration and you took 20 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, but you lost your concentration on Spirit Guardians, is the main important thing.
Yeah.
Even with advantage, you rolled a 4 and a 1.
Oh, that's upsetting, really.
Yeah.
That's 14 damage.
14 damage. Alrighty then.
I'll heartbeat myself around.
You'll heartbeat yourself. Okay. End of your turn. It's its turn. It gets to make the con save for the fireworks at the end of its turn, or does it just last one round? Ghaakt.
Oh, say again, sorry?
Does it get to make its con save at the end of its turn, or for
let's
the
check.
blindness, or is it just lasts until it tries? Because if it's going to try, it's probably going to just rub its eyes and grab its ears.
Until the end of its next turn.
Okay, so at the end of its next turn, so there's nothing I can do, in which case it will make these 2 attacks with disadvantage. First attack misses, that's a 14. Second attack also misses, it's a 13. Alright. Makes its 2 attacks and fails against you, Bern.
The bad part is that those both would have hit me.
Yeah. Sasha. You're within melee range of the big stalactite. It is looking pretty badly wounded, but it's still enraged.
Okay.
But from what you can gauge, Rook and Malcom can probably take this thing out next turn.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm
However-
still on like an absurd number of hit points, so I'm not bothered about me. I'm like on 50. I'm on 54, so I'm like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rook
I'm
is,
just-
however,
I'm-
on 10.
And I'm on 48.
Yeah, but you don't matter. You're a polymorph.
Yeah, well...
Hey, what do you mean you're on 48?
Okay.
You've got 11 temporary hit points.
That's true.
Oh, I didn't take away from the temp HP.
Yeah, so you should have only taken 9, so you should be on 59 HP.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I forgot about the temp HP.
You know what? I'm gonna do something basic. I'm going to cast what's it called? I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon at 2nd level, obviously. Because you know it is what it is. Obviously, I'm gonna hit the thing. Setting it up behind it, so it's sort of like just to sort of like to distract it for a second, and then
Does it benefit from
That-
advantage?
It doesn't.
It doesn't opportunity attack, but it does benefit from an advantage. I believe that's what
It benefits from advantage. I don't know whether it provokes advantage for me, but I know it benefits from advantage.
Yeah, okay. In which case, I'll make the second attack roll. Doesn't matter, still hits. And 2d8, I believe? Oh no, 2d8's at the next level. It's just 1d8, isn't it?
Yeah, 1d8 plus 4. But that's my bonus action. And then with my action...
After 3. Yep.
And then with my actual action, I'm going to whack it, and I'm also going to activate my Divine Strikes.
Your Divine Strikes are on the first hit of the round, so if you're only making one attack anyway, so... Advantage, moving you into the best position. What's the total to hit? 8 plus 7, I believe.
8 plus... I think it might be 8 now, but I'm not certain. I will
No, it should be 7, because your strength is 19, which should be 4 plus your proficiency, which is 3.
Okay, yeah.
Which is not enough to hit it.
Ah, bugger.
Yeah, you just miss. Its AC is 16. As you go into the strike, you hit against the hardened rocky exterior. Your hammer cracks off of the side of it, but you hold it to one side as the Smashfist spectral hammer smashes in onto the head of this thing, bonking it. Alright. Malcom, Ghaakt, and Rook, starting with Malcom.
Alright, well, I'm gonna...
2 smacks. Smack 1.
Okay.
Roll that second lot. Alright. Move this. Here and do this. That's 28 plus 6. Wait, was it 28 plus 6 or was it 22? 28 plus 6, so 34 halved to 17. It is extremely badly wounded. Yeah, this hit will probably take it out. Unless you miss, of course. You
don't think I... No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't. That's 23, half to 11, which is enough.
It's 29.
23, half to 11 is enough. Leave me alone. Roll
it's
me
29.
Yeah,
and then I move over here and just hover over Bern.
Hey, this is mine. Okay.
Who else is under there? Oh, it's concentration. That's what's under there. You want to pick that up, boy? Otherwise I'm gonna...
I moved it.
No, I'm going to crush it otherwise. There we go. Yeah, I'll do. Alright, so... Oh, by the way, have you been managing the counter, Infernal?
No, it should be on 7.
Should be on 6 or 7? I thought it was on 6.
It's 7.
Oh yeah, 7 oh no, 7 coming up now, I believe. For you.
Yeah, it's 7 coming up.
Yeah, so I mean Sasha will be on 5 for now. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, doesn't matter. Sasha's not concentrating anymore. The round counter. So the moment this hits, yeah, the moment this hits 10, that's the last round of his concentration.
So I need to recast it.
Yeah, so he needs to recast, which would be twinning spell, which costs sorcery points.
Which I have 6 of.
Yeah, so you loom over. Did you roll me the D20 for your success?
Oh, yeah, for the kill.
No, I didn't.
For the kill, and on the mama you get a bonus of +3. Alright, 14. Okay, so far you have a 4, a 10, 17, 16, and 14, so doing well. Alright, Rook and Ghaakt.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Forgot about them.
I'm gonna move.
How did this
Oh
go
yeah, I
down
forgot
here?
about them again. Yeah. Doing the same thing as before. Run round. Single target. Smackety smack. The stalactiger's looking badly wounded, but these two are going to get the jump.
So?
Yeah, I just sort of shout at them, "Take out the mother first."
Yeah.
The guy on the top looks back. The guy on the top looks back and says, "We noticed."
Don't make the same mistake we did.
Look!
That's the advantage of going second. You can tell what you're fighting and also what its weakness is.
To be fair, we didn't really have time to analyze that. It just died.
That's true. All right, so Rook, did you move your full movement?
Yeah, I
10,
moved to
15,
there
20,
and
25, 30. You can move up to here if you wanted to.
it's yeah. Sorry then. And I'm gonna. Well, no, I don't want to go to there, but fine. And I'm gonna use my ointment and a potion.
Oh, so
Try
you're going
to
to
my
heal.
health
Okay,
up.
in which case there's no point going there then.
No, exactly.
Okay, so go ahead and do your healing. So that should be 2d8 plus a potion, which would be 2d4, unless you're using a greater, if you have one.
No, I haven't got one.
Alright, so,
So
yeah.
these.
I believe you have 2. This will make it 2 charges on your ointment left. Ooh.
8. How many did it have when I got it?
5. You've used...
5 then.
Oh no,
yeah,
you used 2 in the last one.
Yeah.
So that means you have 2 charges left. So you have 1 charge before you have to stop.
I'm just gonna knock.
However,
this
that
down.
is 25 points of healing total.
That's useful.
Yeah. So using your action, your bonus action, you watch as Rook reaches into his pouch, pulls out this salve, and just rubs it over his body. And just goes, "Oh, that's bad."
Oh yeah, did you recharge it since last time?
No.
No.
He hasn't had the opportunity. He needs Malcom to do that.
So how many? There's like 1 left there.
There's 2 left.
I
So
mean,
he,
but
so
1
he
left.
has
till
1
we-
left before he has to stop. Yeah. And
Yeah.
chugging the potion. Yeah. Slathering it on yourself before popping the stop off the other one, just chugging that. Just going, it's better.
38 health. That's a bit better.
You better kill this turd.
Alright, Ghaakt.
Alright. How beat up is this
Giant
thing?
monkey man.
It's taken a tiny amount of damage. It's not beat up at all.
Have you been baning it?
I mean, it made its last attack with disadvantage because of flashbang.
Blind.
So,
Alright.
Yeah, it's just gonna be able to see again and be like, what?
what happened? Now, there is one advantage. Actually, no. It's blinded until the end of its next turn, so it did see its mother.
So
It's blind.
It did see
Aw.
everything that happened.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna peep. I'm gonna peer over here, and just go, "Fuck you, pussycat!" Vicious mockery. I flip it off.
Can we appreciate Tom Jones's hot new single? Fuck you, pussycat.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you, pussycat.
Its total was -1
Whoa.
with Bane.
Mhm.
So you do your 2d4. Might as well just roll these. 2d4 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack, which matters. That's 4 points of psychic damage. Nice.
I would actually pay money to hear Tom Jones shout "fuck you."
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds
also
amazing.
would pay a lot of money for that.
Alright, end of your turn. Monster 1 is dead at the moment. Bern.
Alright.
Let's see what you can do.
Question,
Not much.
who is he saying fuck you?
It's been 1 turn, so if you want to spend a sorcery point, you can resummon siblings.
For a sorcery point?
Otherwise, you have to wait an additional turn.
Okay, I'll do it.
So you're going to spend a sorcery point?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, spending a sorcery point. Resummoning
Siblings.
siblings. Make you 2 attack rolls. First one with advantage. Went on a journey. Hits. Second attack. Hits.
That's okay.
So 48 or 44, sorry. And 9 plus 10. 19 points of damage. Oof, it is not looking good. After that attack, the 2 saw blades, now reconjured, spin and scythe into the side of this thing, leaving large gash wounds open on this creature as it is bleeding. It to roll.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Big Guy. Do you
Okay.
need some temporary hit point?
Okay,
I'm out of temp HP, so you can do that. Yeah.
I have 9.
jumped,
Okay.
smack.
Thank you.
Alright, have 9 temporary hit points. It failed its wisdom save, so it is going to cower. At this point, you can
So
let,
it's
if you
not
want to, you can let it flee, and then the next round will begin.
We can let it flee, because I'm gonna be doing something, and I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, I know.
need.
Okay. So it's
Are
you-
we not
you're-
kind,
you're going to let it
lords of
flee?
the death?
Yeah, I'm letting it flee.
Okay. It runs off.
I'm just gonna walk over here, back to where I would start at, and recast polymorph on myself.
Oh,
Before
okay.
the next round starts, so I'm gonna
Okay.
roll these again. See how much HP I get this time.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, that's 86 plus 60.
4. You lose 1 hit point.
Wow.
However, you're back. You're back at full. So 164.
Yep.
All right.
146.
146. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Recasting polymorph on yourself. Metallurgy coming into place. Everybody repositioning themselves for the oncoming.
Oh yeah, I was here last time.
Yep. For the next oncoming wave. That is where we will end our session, and for good reasons.
Next one's a fucking.
Yep. However,
Oh no.
I will leave you with the next with
Thing
the
in
next
front of
wave.
us?
Yeah. As you
Oh.
look over, you recognize the sound of roaring. Further roaring and bleating. As you hear the sound of flapping wings. No longer
it's
chained.
me.
No longer chained.
It's the
3 chimeras arrive
I'm gonna be standing over here, Chris.
out of the door. You were there, mister. You go there.
I would like to move over here.
You can do that
Would
on,
the
you
Yeti
can,
like to stand in
you
front of
can
me?
do that on your turn. As you see 3 chimeras come out from the door and
So,
proceeds to
where would
roar at
Red
all
go?
of you. On this one's turn, the mama's taken out, but these 2 jump these 2. He goes down.
These are gonna straight up wipe me out. Like
I'm glad I recast polymorph.
my all of 38 health. Oh, jeez.
Fine, don't worry. Things would only get better.
Worse.
Hang on, the fire breath on this nearly killed me last time, and I had full health.
That's true.
Yeah, don't stand together, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, right now.
Again, Infernal is in charge of my placement.
That's true. However, that is where we were going to stop. So hopefully you'll be back next week. I mean, probably not, but if you are, then great.
I can damn well hope so.
So, for those watching, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and fuck BT.
Wait.
Free.
Fuck BT.
Yeah. Also, a reminder, Jamie, you have second wind. All right. Bye.
Yes, I know.